Greetings, humans, aliens, and assorted other species. My name is Announcer Sun, and it's my sworn duty to announce. She arrives from the future year 23XDX. This hero of hope strives to be the idol of tomorrow. Tonight, on her first collab with Elly from NovaSwarm, I give you the galaxy's most disastrous idol, Maru de 5. Opa! Welcome everybody, hello! Hi Ramses, how we doing? Hello, hello, hello. I think, happy Sulera evening, yes, to you as well. Hi Dan, hi Ramses. Yeah, I think Elly's still doing her intro on her side. Welcome, 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 welcome everybody to our first collab. Hi Rigel. Hi Rigel, how we doing? How we doing? Morning, yeah, because it's morning for you. It's so dark up here in Caledonian Space Colony. Welcome everybody. We're having our first collab with Elly from NovaSwarm, who's gonna say hello any minute now. And in the meantime, I'm gonna just like give you the shout out. There we go, it's the collab command. Please go follow Elly, folks. And yeah, we're playing Keep Talking Nobody Explodes. I didn't know how long her intro was gonna be, so any minute now will be good. I've never played this game before, so it's gonna be a fun challenge. How are we all doing? Well, having a good time? I've had a good day. I've had a good Saturday. I had a cinnamon bun the size of my head, and a good cup of coffee.
Cinnamon buns.
Oh, hello! There you are.
Hello.
Welcome.
Welcome. So would we like to do quick intros for the two of us here, or did you already cover that a little bit?
I introduced you a tiny bit. I'll give you a link, but I think we should do our proper intros. Yes. Do you want to go first?
Sure. Hello, my name is Elly Azure. I am one of 3 VTubers on the NovaSwarm channel. I am a frontline pilot for the Swarm 398, and mech reveal coming on December 14th, which is my birthday.
Yay!
And I will be aiding Maru in bomb defusal. I am well versed in bomb defusal and have played this game a lot in the past, so hopefully I can teach Maru how to not blow up.
Thank you. You will be my bomb senpai. You'll be my bomb senpai over here. You're also my VTuber senpai because you're gonna have your anniversary in about a week, which is exciting.
Yes. Yes.
But
And
we
we're
can
gonna
chat about
be
yeah.
drawing
Go for it.
these.
Oh, nice. But yeah, I'll introduce myself to your side of things. Hello. I don't know what are NovaSwarm watchers
Star
called.
Scouts.
Do you have a name? Star Scouts. Thank
Star
you.
Scouts.
Hello, Star Scouts. I am Maru 5, hero of hope and idol of tomorrow. I am a superhero and idol themed VTuber, and with a huge love for giant robots. That's kind of what we do over here. And yeah, I have never played this game before. Elly and I have known each other for like almost. I remember watching, finding out about NovaSwarm and seeing their debut a month before I debuted myself. So it was like really exciting. I was like, that's a cool idea. Like a trio of VTubers, like a VTuber mech pilot team. And yeah, and Elly has also helped me a lot with a bunch of other things. And just like, yeah, folks on my side will know Elly from some of the like birthday and like anniversary streams that sometimes like she's like popped in on. And but this is our first official collab. And yeah, I've watched some of this game, but I never played it, and I also haven't watched anyone play it in a long time. So I'm probably an expert at having things blow in my face. So we're gonna try to avoid that. And yeah, and just so Chad knows, I might look at Chad a bit less so that Elly and I are interacting a bit more. And yeah, I have the collab command if you wanna see Elly's link again. Type !collab on the chat. And So yes, hello.
That goes for our side too. I'm probably gonna be reading out chat a bit less because we're trying to make sure Maru does not die from bombs.
Yeah, I don't want to die. I don't want to have to say that I am die and thank you forever. I want to try not to. I want to try to avoid that as much as I can. But also thank you for the follow, Raging Gamer. But yeah, do we wanna get a start on it?
Yes.
All right.
So you're gonna pick whatever first bomb is on the mission list there. I don't remember how it's actually set up, so
So it says the first bomb is the next point on the thing. Oh, my friend's leaderboard. Apparently, my friend Leary is like pretty good. Anyway, everybody's there somewhere. Let's just hope it doesn't end here too. Make sure your experts have the manual and are ready to help. So it says bomb configuration, 5 minutes, 3 modules, 3 strikes. So
Okay.
let's go. Let's see what happens.
That's all right. As soon as you're able to see the bomb, tell me
Yeah.
if there is wires going horizontally on
Oh,
it.
it's dark. It's dark. Oh. So there's wires on the bottom right, horizontally.
Okay, how many wires are there?
1, 2, 3, 4. There's 6 wires.
Okay, can you read out the colors going from top to bottom?
Yes. Black, blue, red, yellow, black, black.
Okay, black, blue, yellow, red.
No. Black, blue,
Oh,
red,
wait.
yellow. And then black, black.
Blue, red, yellow, black, black. Okay. Let's see. Is there a serial number on it? It'll look like a letters and numbers somewhere. You can
On
rotate
the-
the bomb to look at it.
Yes,
On
the
the
serial
bomb?
number. The serial number
Okay.
is PF5DS5.
Okay. Cut the 4th wire.
So the yellow one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Is there another horizontal wire?
Well, there's
Section?
still there's no other sections with the horizontal wire.
Okay. What does one of the other sections look like?
Okay, so we have one that has like 4 keys that are symbols.
Okay. Try and describe the keys to
symbols.
me as best as you can.
Okay. Top left looks like the lambda Greek letter, very similar. Top
Okay.
right is like an inverted N. Bottom left is like an inverted C with a dot in the middle, and bottom right is kind of like a Q.
Okay. Q. Does the Q look like a lollipop?
Yes.
Okay. Press lollipop.
Yeah.
Lambda.
Yeah.
Backwards N and C.
Yeah, green light.
Okay. What's the next one look like?
We also have a hold button, a big hold button behind that plastic thing. Yeah, it's yellow.
Okay.
It's a yellow button.
Let's see here. Is there any batteries on the bomb?
Yes, there's batteries right next to the serial number.
How many
And next to it-
batteries?
It's 2 batteries. They look like double A's. Oh, and there's also one big battery at the top.
Okay. Is there any like 3-letter indicator on the bomb?
Yes, there's one that says car that is lit up next to the big battery.
What color is the button?
Next to the word car, it's like a white
No,
light.
what color is the button on the module?
Oh, the button. It's the hold button is yellow.
Okay. Hold the button down.
Okay,
What color is the light that is
Blue.
on there?
blue.
When the countdown timer is has a 4 in it, release it.
Did it.
Yeah.
Oh wow! Oh wow! Game is very loud. I think the game is very loud. Give me a second.
Yeah,
It's definitely loud for me. It's
just
definitely
that for
loud for me.
yourself.
Yeah. Gang, by the way, tell us how the. Let us know how the audio is. Yeah, we did it. Time remaining 134.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh yeah, we're doing this. Congrats on not dying. People saying. Oh
Congrats
God,
on
thank
not
you.
dying.
Yay! I live. All right. So there's mods, free play, and bombs. So I guess we're just. So yeah. So do you wanna you defuse one next, and then I will try to help you.
Sure, we can do it that
Oh
way.
no, this is
Let
gonna be
me.
dreadful. I'm gonna get you killed.
We'll do the same thing. We're gonna do the exact same type of bomb. So we'll probably go from wires to that symbol keypad, and then to the
Yeah.
the button.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So I have the manual on screen for people to follow along as we go, and right. So yeah, let me know when you're ready to start. I have no idea how to even look at this manual.
Probably scroll down until you see the manual section that says horizontal wires, because that's
Yeah.
probably going to be on this.
Yeah.
Do you have a piece of paper or something near you?
Oh gosh. Okay. Let me hang on. Let me equip myself with some piece of paper. Okay. Oh, all right.
Because I was using my tablet to take some notes of what is there on the bomb.
This feels like having to take notes on paper. Feels like some proper old school gamer stuff.
Yeah,
it's great. I love it. Okay.
Have your pen and paper guide all mapped out of where you have to go in dungeons and how much things cost.
Yeah, figure out what's in the dungeon, because like there's no internet, so there's no maps to check online. All right. Okay. So I'm actually gonna. All right. Let's see if this works. All right. Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot there.
Yeah, there's a lot, and also the way it's written, it's not exactly simple.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Oh. Ready first? What? Okay. Who's on first? Oh my god.
Yeah, who's on first is fun.
Oh wow, there's so much more to this game than I thought there was.
Who's on first is based on a comedy bit. If you haven't, or if you're familiar with it, you know.
I know it. God, passwords. My God, how long is this?
It's okay. We won't be getting to half of those things today, probably.
Yeah, that's okay. All right. All right. So yeah, I guess, I think I'm as ready as I'm gonna be. So I think we should try it.
I'm pressing start now.
Okay. And if you want to see Elly's bomb, please remember to go to the NovaSwarm channel right now to see her POV.
Okay, so there's 6 horizontal wires. Red, blue, blue, black, black, blue.
Red, blue, blue. Did you say red, black, blue? Oh, black?
Yeah. Red, blue, blue, black, black, blue.
Blue. Okay. Right. And it's 6 wires. Right. If there are no yellow wires and the last digit of the serial number is odd. Do you have the serial number?
There is. The last digit is odd.
Odd. Yeah. So you need to cut the 3rd wire from the top. Right?
Correct. Okay, so onto the symbols, the 4 keypad thing.
Oh. Okay. Symbols. Yes.
Okay, so we have butterfly, upside down question mark, a 6, and a B that looks like it has a T in it.
A B that looks like it has a T in it. Okay. So
have you found the column that these symbols are all in? Butterfly, upside down question mark, 6, TB. It looks like a lowercase b.
Yes, I found it. Okay,
Okay, so
I found it.
Top to bottom is the order that I have to press these in.
So you said, okay, there is
Butterfly, upside down question mark, 6, TB.
Okay, so first press the 6.
Okay.
Then press TB.
Okay.
Then press butterfly.
Okay. And
then question mark.
We're onto the button. It is a white button and it says press.
Okay, I'm gonna try to find this on the manual. White button
We
that
have
says press.
3 batteries. And the lit indicator says SIG, which I don't think applies to that button.
Okay, the big button, where the heck is it? Oh no, oh no. I can't find it, where is it? No. Okay, I got it.
In the top left corner of the pages, there is a circle on the manual that might look like a button. Okay.
Okay, I find. Okay, so
it's a white button that says press.
Okay. If there's more than one battery on the bottom and the button says detonate. Okay. If the button is white and there's a lit indicator with a label car.
Nope.
No.
Doesn't.
More than 2 batteries. No, there's only 2 batteries. Button
there's
is yellow.
3 batteries.
Oh, there's 3 batteries. Okay. Is there a lit indicator? You said. Oh, but it says SIG, not. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Press and hold the button and tell me the color.
White.
As in the thing that lights up is white?
Yes.
Okay. So hold it and release it when the countdown timer has a 1 in any position.
Done. Because we had 1 minute, 21 seconds left.
Nice. Oh, is that it? Are we good?
Yep, that's it.
Nice.
3 modules. Yeah.
We did it. Oh my god. That was so unnerving. This thing is so long and there's so much text in it. I thought it would be so much simpler. Because it's like a riddle. Oh my god. Gosh.
It's a little bit intimidating if you have no idea what you're looking at.
Yeah, I think I should have read this before the stream.
It's okay. It's okay. Lyra says, yeah, playing support is super stressful.
God. Oh my god. Because there's so much more. Oh my god. It's just a lot. Okay. I've composed myself. I am compos mentis. And let me just hide the manual again. And,
and we will swap back to...
Yeah. Also, welcome, Saxton. And yeah, feel free to look at both our streams. Right. So, bombs. Section 2, the basics. Something old, something new. Double your money or 1 step up or pick up the pace. So, I guess we can go for 2.1, something old, something new, right? Yeah.
Yes. Also, would you like to explain to my chat why your reactive image you turn into a Pokemon?
Yeah. So yesterday I was doing a collab with my friend and V-wife Sonomikan, who was playing Pokemon Scarlet Violet, which is a game that I'm not getting because I'm not a Pokemon person, but I wanted to enjoy the experience with her. And I drew myself as a little Meowth version of me that I'm calling Meowru de Cinco. Because like the idea is that I am just like a Pokemon that she has in a Pokeball that she's carrying with her in her journey. So, but I actually have the inactive version is also an illustration of that. But I thought it would be funnier if when people see me on stream, I just look like a normal VTuber. And then when I talk, I'm a Pokemon. I thought it would be funny. But I drew that last night. I'm very proud of it. Very proud of it.
It looks very cute.
Thank you. I've been doing a lot of art recently. I've been feeling very inspired. I wouldn't say I'm an artist myself because several reasons, but like I've been drawing more regularly and it's made me very happy recently. So yeah, I'm really happy that I managed to whip that up in just 2 hours. That's really quick for me. But yeah, do you wanna move to the next one? Do you wanna do the?
Yes. How many
Nice.
modules are on it?
Oh, hang on, I haven't started yet. Okay, I clicked on it. When did seeing a
Or-
familiar bomb become comforting? No matter. This bomb will only be half comforting. 5 minutes, 3 modules, and 3 strikes.
Okay, so same amount of stuff as the
Yeah.
last one. Okay.
All right, that's cool.
Sounds good. So start whenever you're ready.
Okay. Okay, drinking water. I'm hydrated. I can do this. Where's the light? Why is there not a light? Oh, there we are. Okay. Okay. So there are 3 modules on this.
Yep.
There's symbols, key module, a big button module, and one that looks like a weird grid with a red triangle in it.
Oh, that's a maze. Okay, keypad first then.
Yeah, keypad first. So the
Yeah.
keypad is
Okay.
lollipop,
Okay.
a cursive H,
Okay.
inverted C, and a 5-point star, but it's not filled in. It's just the silhouette. Well, not silhouette, the border.
The outline one?
Yes, outline.
Okay.
Sorry, thank you. Yeah.
Lollipop.
Yeah.
H. Oh wait, no. Sorry. Lollipop. C. A star, then H.
Okay, good. We're good.
Okay. Let's do the button next.
Okay, the button is a white button that says abort.
How many batteries are there?
Okay. There are I see two AA. I see 2 sets of 2 AA batteries for a total of 4 batteries.
Okay. Is there a lit indicator with car on it?
There's 1 lit indicator and it says Bob.
Okay, so then hold down the button.
Yes.
What color?
Red. It's glowing red in and out.
Release when it's 1 in any position.
Okay, good. Yes.
Okay. Now we're gonna go to the maze.
Let's do this.
There should be 2 green circles on the grid, I think.
Yes, I see them.
Using X and Y, can you give me like a number of like what row and column those 2 circles are in?
Oh, okay. So the first circle is in the first vertical column.
Okay.
And second from the bottom. And then the second circle is on the third column from left to right. Oh, these are both left to right, by the way. So the second one is left to right, and then the second from the top.
Okay. Where's your red triangle?
My red triangle is on the 5th column from the left, so second from the right, and 3rd row from the bottom, or 4th from the top.
Okay. 5th column, 4th row down?
Yes.
Okay. Where is the white light?
The white light is on the bottom row on the 2nd column from left to right.
Okay, so you see the arrow keys that's around this grid, right?
Yes.
Okay. Left.
Yes.
Up. Up.
Yeah.
Up.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Up. Up. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Right. Right.
Yeah.
Down. 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 Left.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice. Wow. Oh, I don't know if people are getting... Oh, the audio for the game got like... Sorry, it just muted itself. That's very weird.
Yeah. Chat on my side, I am aware that the game volume is going to be very, very low. But it's not like this game really has that much audio cues or anything that you need to listen for anyways. So it's more the visual experience of, hey, don't die to this timer and this bomb.
Yeah, also like just like the victory music is like way louder than the rest of the in-game music. It's very weird.
Mhm.
So, anyway, okay. All right. Woo. Drink some water. As long as we keep talking, nobody explodes. That's how it works. Woo. I had a cinnamon bun today. I was saying that earlier before stream. I finished it actually right before the stream, and basically we went with my friend for coffee before watching a bunch of Gundam, and she was like, "Hey, do you want to get some cinnamon buns?" And they had these cinnamon buns that looked really big in the window, and then when we got them, they actually gave them to us in like cake boxes, like little cake boxes.
Oh.
They were so big. It took me like an hour of picking away at it. It was kind of like a cinnamon bun cake, more like, really. It was good. It was extremely good. Extremely good.
Now, did the cinnamon buns have raisins or no?
No raisins. No, they had a lot of cream. A lot of creamy cream.
Good.
Yes. Yeah. No, they were good. Yeah, they weren't that kind of cinnamon bun. They were more like the creamy kind of cinnamon bun.
Yes, I love those. There's a cinnamon bun shop in my area that sells mini versions of cinnamon buns. So they're like the size of cookies roughly, and they sell them with a little tub of, or like a little container of extra frosting, so you can dip the tiny cinnamon bun into it and then eat it.
Oh, that sounds good. These ones have like these huge ones. They had like a huge dollop of kind of just icing on the top, just like as a sort of almost like a ball. It was really good.
Yeah.
It was really good. It was just intense. I've never had a cinnamon bun that intense. It was just like, it was like a little cake. It was insane how big it was. I had to get a knife and a fork to eat it. I couldn't eat it. I couldn't grab it with my hands and take a bite. I didn't see. You know when there's like a really big burger, and you're just like, what is the approach vector on this? Because my mouth is not big enough to bite into this burger. How am I supposed to engage with this edible object?
You need to have like a game plan in order to eat the cinnamon bun.
Yeah, you just like need to just throw down like charts and like a strategy, like a war strategy, Warhammer. You need to Warhammer 40k yourself into that burger.
Oh my god.
You know? Game plan it. Cinnamon bun that big sounds great, says Raj on my side. Yes, it is. Trust me. Mate, it was great. It was a good time. We ate it in the park. God, the park that I live very nearby is, I mean, all parks here kind of look the same. Extremely British, cloudy weather, dead trees, a lot of people with dogs and huge coats because it's cold. So it was like, oh, it was nice. We sat there and we talked about television. And it was good. It's a good time. And then we came home and we watched Gundam Lesbians. Great times.
Nice.
Yeah, God, very excited for tomorrow's new episode of Gundam Lesbians. Good times. I love
Rachel
it.
and I have been keeping up with it, so you will need to watch that tomorrow.
Yeah, it's just like I'm like obsessed with it because like I'm a Gundam fan normally, but even as a Gundam fan, I expect a Gundam show to be like fun, to be okay, to be engaging, to be interesting. I didn't expect it to become like the most important anime for me right now. You know, I didn't, because it's just keying into all of my preferences and all of my tastes. It's got Yuri in there, it's got Gundam, it's got, you know, space politics, it's got a girl who dresses all in pink and is a punk with like politics issues and has a nail bat. And I love her. I love Chuatori Panlunch. I love her. And her dumb name, because her name
and
is
her dumb
really
name,
bad.
yep.
It's so dumb. She's called Chuatori Panlunch. She's Chuatori Panlunch.
And like all the character designs and animation in it are like, it's almost like Trigger level or like Gainax Trigger.
I think it's
like,
a bit
level.
above, just because like Trigger tends to have like a bit of a lower budget. Like they have like lower frame rates. Like they're very good at managing their low frame rates and making good use of them so you don't notice them as much. for stylistic purposes or for like atmospheric purposes. But this has like a Sunrise Gundam budget, and they're going all out. They don't even have like, they're doing the thing, and this has been a thing in Gundam for a while, but it's completely exploded here. They don't just have a mechanical designer and a character designer. They have like 3 or 4 mechanical designers and 3 or 4 character designers. They're going all out. I just read that one of the mechanical designers that worked on a bunch of other Gundam shows did the pajamas for the girls.
Oh my
god.
God.
That's the level of detail that we're going into, you know, like you have one guy do the PJs, you have one guy, each of the different corporations in that universe has like a different real world mechanical designer so that they all have distinct aesthetics. It's so prestige and kind of wild and extravagant, and they're doing such a great job, and I just love Suletta, and I love her so much.
There's so much in like the background designs and everything in Gundam that's like, yeah, that would make sense. Like when they're floating in the hallways, they have the conveyor belts going and bringing them while they're in 0G, like from one side to the other. And Rachel and I watched that and we were like, oh my god, that's genius.
Oh yeah,
something as minor as a hallway scene.
Oh, have you watched any like older Gundam ever? By any chance?
I watched Gundam Seed with Lyra, and I've read Gundam. Is it Gundam G with the shining finger?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, cool. Yeah, G Gundam is really good. The anime is a bit better. The manga is what it is, but the anime is really fun. But in the whole thing with the zero gravity is something that they got from like the 80s shows, in which like in the colonies or in the ships, instead of like the cool thing they did with Witch is that they made it a conveyor belt, which is actually a really cool idea, because in the old shows it's a handle. It's just like a handle. Each corridor has like a little rail and has like several handles that kind of pile up, and then you just grab one and it just takes you.
And they just shimmy themselves from one end to the other.
Oh no, the handle is like motorized, and so it just goes down the rail. You just grab onto it, and then it just drags you forward. So
okay, that's a little bit better than monkey barring your way from one side to the other.
Oh yeah, no, totally. But they've always, ever since the original series, they always do a lot with like the gravity kind of situation. Like in Zeta Gundam in the 80s, they have like I'm sorry I'm doing this. We'll get back to Bomb Defusal in a second.
It's fine.
There's like a bit where like a mobile suit is infiltrating a colony. You know the way the colonies like rotate for gravity, and so there's a guy who is in a spacesuit, and he's entered the colony through the middle, through the port, and he's just like in the sky, kind of floating, taking photos of like a military installation. And Gundam tries to chase him, and the Gundam tries to chase him, but the Gundam has to deal with the gravity because it was already kind of weighed down, and the guy manages to escape because he never kind of escapes that middle axis of zero gravity, whereas the Gundam is trying to kind of climb this sort of artificial mountain and just can't because of the gravity. So they always think about stuff like that, and it's really fun. Yeah, I really enjoy that kind of stuff because I'm a nerd.
Lyra says, Maru, can I just say that I'm loving hearing your passion about this?
Oh my god. Lyra, somebody said on my chat a few weeks ago because I do Gunpla streams for the people on the, for the Star Scouts that don't know. I do a lot of Gunpla streams. It's kind of like a lot of what I do. And somebody said on my chat a few weeks ago, said like, get a girl that loves you as much as Maru loves Gundam.
Yep.
I love Gundam a lot. All right. Shall we defuse a bomb?
Yes. Okay, so we are doing the exact same type of bomb that you had to defuse.
Okay.
3 modules, 3 strikes, 5 minutes. And I'm gonna press start.
Okay, let me get my pen.
Yep.
And get ready to cry like Suletta. Okay,
we're gonna start with the symbol keypad.
Okay, let me get the symbol. Okay.
Lollipop, backward C, cursive H, triangle head thing.
Triangle head. Okay. Cursive H, inverted C, lollipop, and you said like a triangle thing. Oh, is that the lambda or the?
No, it's a triangle. It kind of looks like a figure or like a stick figure with a line on the left pointing right. The triangle is upside down on the right side of the symbol.
Yes, I found it. Okay.
Okay.
So the order for these is lollipop,
Okay.
and then the triangle thing,
Okay.
and then H,
Okay.
and then inverted
C.
C.
Okay. Blue detonate button. We have only one battery. There's no car indicator.
One battery, no car indicator. Okay. Let me look up the button. So it's blue detonate. Okay. More than one battery. You said one battery, just one battery, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so press and hold the button.
White.
White, okay. So release it when the countdown timer has a 1 in any position.
Okay. You're gonna find a module called memory in the manual.
Memory. Okay, memory. Oh, is it Simon Says? No, memory, you said.
Yeah, memory.
Okay, on the subject of memory.
So I have on screen, I have a 1, and then the buttons that I have are 3, 4, 2, 1, going from left to right. I suggest writing down the buttons that I press, or the buttons that I have here. So write down 3, 4, 2, 1, and then you're gonna tell me which button I have to press.
Okay. Okay. Press. Okay. Okay. You said the display is 1, right?
Yes.
Okay. Press 4.
Okay. Circle the 4 on your sheet.
Okay.
The display says 3, and my buttons are 1, 3, 4, 2.
Press the button that says. Sorry, you said that the screen says 3 now? You said? Yes. So press the button that says 1.
Okay.
Okay. What does it say now?
1, and my buttons are 1, 3, 4, 2.
Okay. You said 1, 3, 4, 2?
Yep.
Oh, so they're the same as before?
Yeah.
So press the one that says 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now the display says 3, and the buttons are 2, 1, 3, 4.
Okay. Press the button that is to the like the leftmost button. So it should be the one that says 2.
Okay.
Okay.
The display says 1, 3, 2, 1, 4.
Okay. Then press the button labeled 4.
All done.
Yes. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Congratulations, you have solved your first memory module.
Oh my god.
When I saw it, I was just like, oh boy, how do I describe how we're gonna do this? Because there's a way that or like the way that I told you how to set up your page, that's how I personally solve memory. So it doesn't get confusing, because if you were just going into this blind and had no idea how to solve memory, you wouldn't be writing anything down. But memory is like, hey, refer to what you did in this step and press the button labeled this. And I'm just,
but
okay,
also,
unless you write this down, you're not gonna remember.
Well, also it was a genius move on your part, because I have bad memory, especially bad memory for numbers. So
yeah.
Brilliant genius move, because I would not have been able to know, like without knowing what was gonna happen, I would not have been able to do that. So that's all good. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Lyra says, honestly, I think memory is one of the trickiest modules.
Okay. If we can conquer memory, we can conquer anything.
I don't think it's one of the trickiest modules if you have a good system for it.
Yeah, if you have a good system.
There's other modules that can get kind of confusing or just have like a ton of rules. There's like the complex wires that I don't know if you've seen it in the manual, but it's like a bunch of Venn diagrams
Oh my
that you need to compare
God!
and contrast.
No! Oh, I'm looking at it now. Hang on, let me show chat. Chat, look at this. Look at this nonsense. Oh my God. This looks like a diagram of orbits, of like Earth orbits. Like,
This is
fun fact, this looks like a diagram of the orbits of space colonies in Universal Century Gundam. Fun fact. Oh my God, wow. Woo!
Lyra says those are fun though. Like, are they really, Lyra?
Lyra. Oh, good. Oh, by the way, I always get Lyra. I was also gonna say I always get confused with your name because I have a friend, whose name is written exactly the same as yours, but her name is read Lyra, and so I always get really confused with your name. I'm sorry if I ever mispronounce it. I'm sorry.
I think we pronounce it Lyra because it's more similar to like a Japanese pronunciation of that.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
But we have run into like VTubers that have or like pronounce it like Lyra or like they have a very similar name and also pronounce it Lyra.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It would be
Alpine always
Lyra.
calls Lyra Lyra.
It would be Lyra in Spanish. But yeah, it's just if I didn't have like a friend that I know in real in person and I see every now and again, like I wouldn't get as confused. Oh, but yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just like preemptively saying sorry. Also, Elly, you have no idea how many Ellys there are in Scotland. It's like one of the most common names here. Like it's so common. I have like off the top of my head like 5 friends called Elly. Elly, or confusingly also Ailey, which is a Scottish name. Eilidh. Ailey. Yeah.
I mean, the name Elly is kind of like my chosen nickname because my full name comes from or I'm named after a star in Draco, Elatanin. But because that's kind of a tall order to ask people to write on a Starbucks cup, I have been going by Elly for as long as I can remember because just yeah, it's not fun having to be like, yeah, my name's Eltanin. How do you spell that? I'm like Eltanin.
Yeah. Oh gosh, yeah, I hear you.
So I kind of purposely chose a name that's like so common. Like the only way that people, at least in my sector and area, would spell it is ELLY or ELLIE or something like that. And that's understandable. But everyone will know how to pronounce it at least.
Yeah, here the most common spelling I've seen for like regular Elly, not Ailey, because I guess they're technically different names, but the main one I've seen for Elly is like ELLIE. Is the most common one here. But yeah, my name in real, which is Maru, of course. Well, I can't lie to you and say that Maru has caused me problems because that wouldn't be a name that confuses people. But let's just say that in my day-to-day life, I go through a secret name, a secret name so that people don't know my superheroic activities. And people find that name, even though it's not a hard to spell name, but people find it hard to spell because it's from a different language. And so I usually go by like initials in real life. So a lot, or by like a shortened version of that name that is very easy for people. So like, so that's the one. And a lot of people don't even know like the full version of my name because of that. But I just had to make it easier because I had to accept that I live in the English-speaking world. So that's kind of what's happened.
People don't know how to spell my name.
Yeah.
Just make it easy.
Absolutely. And like my last name, my assumed last name that I use in real life is also like in a different language from anywhere I've lived. And so anywhere I've lived, I've had problems with it until I kind of switched to using a different last name from a different part of the family, and that was just made it easier. That just made my life easier. But of course, my real name is Marcinko. Like let's not use words. But yeah, let's let me drink some water because the stress is. I feel really dehydrated, even though I'm really drinking a lot of water.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to need to AFK for a quick moment because I actually need to refill my teacup because I didn't do that.
Oh, go for it. Go for it. I'm actually
I'm just
gonna make a cup of tea. Give me a quick sec.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go put kettle on.
I'm gonna put us on BRB.
Yeah. Oh, I'll do it.
Oh.
BRB, folks. I'm gonna run a 30-second ad. There we go. Get us. Sorry about that. I mean, if you wanted to say something.
It took longer.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
no.
using one of my drawing programs in order to take notes, so then chat can sort of see my chicken scratch writing of what I'm doing.
Oh, right.
While defusing.
Oh wow, yeah. Oh, that'll be a good idea. I should try to do that. I can't set it up right now, but I should set that up for next time. That was a good idea.
Yeah.
Oh, just got a raid. Thanks for the raid, Sheila. Just need to do a shout out. Give me a quick second. Welcome in. Hello. Hope you had a good stream. We are playing Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. So far, we've kept on talking and nobody exploded. So, it's pretty good going. It's pretty good going. What kind of tea have you got, Elly?
I think this is Irish breakfast tea.
Oh, very nice. Very, very nice. I am brewing mine. Mine is, I bamboozled you. It's not tea. I've done a bamboozle. It's mate in a tea bag.
Oh?
Yeah. Yeah, it's called mate cocido. My mom doesn't like it. Yeah, do you know mate? Do you know yerba mate?
I don't believe so.
Oh, no. Oh, okay. You haven't. So, my Oshimark is a mate. It's a traditional South American drink, which is an infusion. It's an infusion like tea, but it's made from a different plant. And yeah, we drink it out of like a gourd, but it can also be like, the gourd can also be like a plastic thing. It can be made of many different materials. And we drink it with like a metal straw, and you have to like brew it. And I love it. I drink it every day. But today I didn't brew it because I met up with my friend earlier. So as a quick alternative, you can get it in tea bags. And yeah, it's very nice. You just have it on its own. and it's very, very nice. It has like a strong kind of herbal kind of flavor.
Oh,
But
okay.
yeah, but the funny thing is that the mate cocido, as it's called when it's in a tea bag, my mom doesn't like it because she's from Uruguay, and it's an Argentinian thing to put mate in tea bags. She thinks it's obscene. So,
So she's like, why would you use such a thing?
yeah, exactly. Hi Riri, and hi Lamp Devil. But yeah, welcome everybody. Thank you for coming. Yeah, we're in a collab with Elly from NovaSwarm over here. We are playing Keep Talking Over the Explosives. It's my first time playing it. Thanks for the follow, Riri. Thank you. Also, Sheila wants to know, Elly, how Irish is this Irish breakfast tea?
Not very Irish. In fact, it's probably left over from last night in a pub haze, to be honest. Like I didn't really like brew a fresh pot because I've been playing Pokemon like this morning and last night. So it's just okay. I'll boil water to make it like hot, but it's not really that tasteful, to be honest.
Oh no.
It's fine. I just need the hydration.
it's from a pub. Cool.
No. That was a bit on
Oh.
Irish people going to pubs.
Oh.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
I hear
hungover
you.
from the last night at the pub.
Oh no, I totally hear. As someone that has patronized many an Irish pub because I lived in Ireland for a while, for a long time, in fact. Yeah, I hear you. God, I actually miss Irish pubs a lot. We have a Riri over here says that they're British. Hi, I am in your rainy island right now. In fact, except it's a space colony orbiting it. Shall we defuse a bomb?
Yes. Also,
All
welcome
right.
Riri to the Starry Scouts. Thank you for the follow.
Yeah.
We are not, or I am not in your island vicinity of the UK.
That's okay. Keep it that way. No, seriously, save yourself. Okay. All right. Jokes aside. Listen, listen. For any British people watching, you're all complaining about Britain all the time. I'm just going native. Okay. I'm just like doing what you guys do. So, you know, don't know if you know, but do you know Elly? Do you know Kason?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. So
know of her. Yeah.
Yeah, Kason in a recent podcast with like Trash Days podcast a few months ago, and a few of them are British. She was like, I think they were talking about like UK cons not being great or whatever, like UK anime cons. No, as in like the Brits were talking about it, and then she just interjects and she goes like, "But doesn't the UK suck?" And then like the Brits like they just like get up and leave, and then she's like, "What's happening?" And then they come back and it's like, "You can't say that." And she's like, "Listen, I've never been there, but that's what everyone says on Twitter, even British people. So I don't know. I'm just telling you what I heard."
It's only okay if the people from the UK criticize the UK, but if anyone else says it, then it's like, nope.
I think in Kason's case, because she's American, it's a bit different. I think people from non-UK countries, I think a lot of them have good reasons to criticize the UK, but we're not gonna get into that.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's fair.
But they do have good reasons. That's all I'm saying.
Yes.
All right. Do you want to do the next one, which is double your money on my list? The basics.
Okay. How many modules does that have in the
So
little
this is
there?
the task is clear, but the timer doesn't care about your workload. 5 minutes, 6 modules.
Okay.
Yeah, I am terrified. So I'm gonna click on start and we'll get going.
Yep.
Boop. All right. Better take this bag out. There we go. This plate. There. Oop. Okay. Bringing it from an official Sony PlayStation 4 mug. I don't even own a PlayStation 4. No, I have a PlayStation 4. I don't own a 5. Okay, here we go. Oh, where is the timer? Okay, here's the timer. Right, so we have stuff on both sides.
Okay.
So, let's start with the wires. We have 6 wires vertically.
Okay.
And these are their colors: white, red, black, red, blue, white.
White, red, blue, red.
Oh no,
blue,
no.
White.
White, red, black, red, blue, white.
These are the horizontal wires, right?
Yes.
Okay. What's the last digit of the serial number?
Oh, last digit of the serial number is 5.
Cut the third wire.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, next up, 4 keyboard keys.
Okay.
So we have inverted pi, you know, the P-shaped button, a 6, the B with the T, and the butterfly.
Inverted pi. E-T. Can you repeat the?
Yes. It's like the symbol for pi, but kind of flipped horizontally. Butterfly, the number 6, and what looks like a lowercase b with a T on it.
ADHD is blanking out on what the inverted symbol of pi could be.
It's like imagine a P, the letter P, but flipped horizontally. Imagine that. So it looks kind of like that, kind of like a P, basically.
Is there like a black portion filled in on the P?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. 6. Okay. Yeah. Press 6.
Yes.
The pi. TV butterfly.
Yes, we did it. Okay, next up.
Okay.
Big button, blue, says abort. And there are no batteries on the screen.
Press and hold the button.
Yellow.
5 in any position.
Okay.
Release on 5 in any position. Okay.
Next button, big button, red, says hold.
Press the button and immediately release it.
Nice. Okay. Other side. We have 4 more symbols.
Okay.
The symbols are the number 6, the Greek letter omega, and E that has been flipped horizontally, and one that looks kind of like a puzzle piece, kind of like a H. It's kind of hard to describe. It's not the cursive H. It looks like a puzzle piece. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, I know which one is the puzzle piece.
Yes.
Repeat them.
Yes, the number 6, an inverted E with an umlaut on top, the Greek letter omega, and the puzzle piece.
Okay, 6, inverted E, puzzle piece, omega.
Nice. Okay, one more. 6 wires, 6 horizontal wires.
Okay.
From top to bottom. Red, white, white, blue, yellow, black.
Okay.
Running out of time.
Cut the fourth. Did it? Are you safe? Did it blow up?
We're safe. We did it. I'm sorry. I did a Star Wars Episode 4 thing of like, two, they are dying. 29 seconds remaining, Jerry. God. I'm sorry. I feel like the fact that I can read some mathematical and Greek symbols might be a disadvantage. Because I assume they are
Yeah,
no. I'm sorry.
some of them I recognize. Others are just like because
Yeah.
like when I'm playing with Lyra, we've devised sort of our own system for like calling the different keypad symbols. So the one that you called pi, we call paragraph.
Oh yeah. Because that's what that symbol is used for. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, because it's actually not pi. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's just similar to pi. So actually, you're more correct than I am. Yeah, actually more correct than I am.
It's like what?
Yeah, and like because like I think my brain would do dumb stuff like the one that you call butterfly. I mean that's a Greek letter, but
Yeah.
the only Greek letter that I know that looks like it is psi, which is actually a different one. It can also appear in the keypad, but this one looks like psi, but with like another psi upside down. I don't know. That's probably what I would say. It's a bad idea. It's a bad idea to rely on me.
That's why half of the signs that we use are just like based off of what we think that they look like. Like if you see in the second column of the keypad symbols, there's like backwards E, lollipop, backwards C, Walt Disney, or Walt Disney for short. White star, H, upside down question mark.
No, I totally see it. It makes more sense like that. I am too thespian for this. I am too classically trained. That's a joke. I don't know any Greek. I just know like 5 letters. The paragraph one. Now I can see it. All right.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Let me drink some of this tea. Hope it's not too hot. From my official Sony PlayStation 4 mug that I got for $5 from a discount shop.
Nice.
The handle is shaped like a DualShock 4 controller. And they actually
difficult to hold on to though while drinking your
No,
tea?
because the DualShock 4 controller is curvy for your comfort as a gamer. So it actually feels really good. My only problem with these mugs is that they're actually really low quality. I collect mugs, but I don't just collect them to just keep them on a shelf. I actually like drink out of them. So I have another one that is like a PS1 mug with a PS1 controller handle, but that one has already had bits on the kind of like on the rim of it start break off, and this one has already had little bits break off. And I don't put them in dishwashers. I am not rough with them, and I haven't had these mugs for even 2 years, so they're clearly very cheap. But they actually had at the discount shop. They actually had like a PS5 one, and I almost got it. I might get it for myself for Christmas because I'm a loyal customer.
If you already have the PS1 and 4 controller mugs, you might as well just have have all of them.
Yeah, I need the PS5 mug.
You can collect.
I need to find out if they have a PS2 one. They should have a PS2 one somewhere. I'm sure they do. Actually, the PS1 one is harder to hold because it's like the original non-DualShock controller, so it's kind of like more geometrical. But what I really want, what I would love, is a PSP mug where the handle is like a little PSP console. No, that would be cool. That would be cool. I love the PSP. The PSP is such a nice little console. I don't have one anymore.
Such a shame that they didn't use, or they didn't like cater to the PSP and the PS Vita more.
Yeah. The PSP ended up doing kind of okay in Japan, thanks to Monster Hunter, and then the Vita, and then the Vita just like didn't. They just didn't, which is a shame because the Vita was really good. I never owned one, and by now I'm just like, I'm gonna get something else instead. I'd rather get something else.
I did buy a Vita specifically so I could play Persona 4 Golden because Persona 4 is one of my favorite games and it means a lot to me. But I've had like only like 3 or 4 games for the PS Vita. Like all the graphics on it looked like really good, and it was just nice to have a PlayStation handheld. But
it's kind of weird they didn't
not a lot of
support
games
it more.
for it.
Yeah, they didn't support it more. It's kind of weird. It's kind of wild because it's really like what little I've played of it. Like I've played with a friend's one, and it's just like I had a PSP for a long time, and I loved the heck out of it. I played so many games on it, and the Vita just felt like more of that, just like more and better, and it just felt nicer to hold, and the screen was nice, and it's just like, and it just kind of gave up on it. I don't know. They kind of gave up on it. It's kind of sad. Oh yeah, Persona. I've only played like 8 hours or so of Persona 3, which I really liked on the PSP, on my PSP.
Oh, yeah.
Um, and I actually own Persona 5. I think both Persona 5 and Persona 5 Royal. I think I own both because of sales. I own them both on my
Yeah.
PS4, and I've never gotten around to playing them because like I don't really have time to play long JRPGs, even though I love them.
Yeah.
So yeah,
It's
too
like
ADHD.
how I have one of the more recent Tales of games, but I haven't gone through it yet because yeah, JRPGs are just so long.
Yeah, they're very long, and like the time in my life where I could just like waste away days playing long JRPGs are not kind of here anymore. And so I'm kind of like in a point in my life where I need to have like maximize time spent to enjoyment. And even if I love a
Yeah.
JRPG, it's gonna take me like, if I play it 1 hour a day, it's gonna take me 2 months to beat. That's a lot. That's a long time, you know?
Yeah.
Like I was playing Dragon Quest on my Switch, Dragon Quest 11,
Mhm.
which is great. Which one is that one? I can't remember the Sentinels of the Starry Skies. No, that's Dragon Quest 9. Doesn't matter. But I was playing Dragon Quest 11 and having a great time with it. But the problem is that it's huge and it's long and I have things to do. You know, I was playing it at bedtime for a while, but then I realized that playing video games at bedtime is bad for me. So I'm back to instead reading like 3 or 4 volumes of manga every night, which is also not good
Fair.
for me. But it's a bit better. It's at least
It's
it's less
reading,
stimulating.
and yeah.
Yeah, it's less stimulating, which is good because at bedtime you need to not be stimulated. Except I've started reading like action manga at bedtime because I used to read Yuri at bedtime. And let me tell you, if you're a lover of Yuri at bedtime, it's a fantastic experience. It's like you're wrapped up in bed, you're reading it on your Kindle in the dark, in the minimum brightness setting, and it's just relaxing and you're reading a love story and it's nice. But now I'm reading stuff like Berserk and Claymore.
Oh God.
Where I am really into the comics and instead of just like relaxing with them, I'm just like reading 4 volumes, like because I'm just like so into it. So
Like intense binging almost.
Yeah. yeah, and they're manga with a lot of emotions and a lot of action, and it's just
Yeah.
like, yeah. So I don't know what my next strategy is going to be for that, but I just read a lot of manga. I just love reading a lot of manga, and like this year has been the year I've read the most manga in my life. I've read about over 185 manga tankobon this year.
Wow, nice.
Yeah. That's because this year I finally read a lot of long manga. Like I read Berserk and Nana and BTX and Sailor Moon and I'm currently 2/3 into Claymore, so you know, I read a lot of
Yeah.
manga. Don't read any books anymore, just manga.
It's fine. We're
It's fine.
VTubers. You
Yeah.
gotta expect we're gonna be more into anime and manga and stuff than classical books.
Yeah, you can tell when you come to like my apartment, right? If you come in to the living room, which is like the main area where I live and have my computer, it's all like manga, and then like loads of like figures and Transformers and Gunpla and stuff and like Kamen Rider and all of that stuff. I have a couple of VTuber shelves. When are we getting acrylic stands of NovaSwarm so that I can put them in there?
If you want us to make merch, subscribe to our channel or donate to us on Coffee because that stuff takes money to actually produce first.
It does take a lot. It does take a lot, but I would love to have it. But yeah, so then but you would see all of that, and I also have like a huge bookshelf full of like Western, I would say, comics. I use the proper term for Western, by the way. I don't just mean English speaking. I also mean like Latin American, independent web comics and print, everything. But I actually have a bookshelf when you come into my apartment that has all of my non-manga books, and it's hidden behind a bunch of boxes because I never access it anymore. And it's filled with like academic works and history books and essay collections and some science fiction. And let me tell you, I haven't touched most of those books since I moved in. So
I feel you there. I am currently using some like chapter fiction books that I used to have, or like I used to read, as a way to prop up some of my manga so that they're a little bit higher on my shelves. I
Wow.
have a art history book that is like the length of your thumb in width, basically, and it is being used to house my art books on top of, or like my other art books of like video game art books and stuff like that. So I'm never gonna access that art history book probably like ever again. So it's like I might as well just shove you on the bottom here.
Oh my God. I mean that makes sense. Like, yeah, I just have like a lot of stuff from like translation studies and like sociology and history because I read a lot of history, and it's just like, I don't know. I'm probably due a clearance of books because I'm starting to run out of space. But because I live in a very small flat. But the other day I was I needed to open. I don't have like a storage closet, so the closest thing I have is my the little closet where my boiler is. And
okay.
yeah, but so all I do is I just put like I've put like a few toy boxes there. It doesn't get hot in there, so it's fine.
Okay.
Like if it got so hot that things caught on fire, there would be other problems rather than just the boxes being there. But it's kind of at capacity with boxes. And but I needed to open it the other day to like take some boxes out, put some boxes in, and I needed something to prop the door open because it's like it's a safety door that just shuts. It's a fire door. And I propped it up with like I have like a book, a big hardback book that is as thick as my thumb, which is the Justice League International Omnibus.
Oh my God.
Which is really big. It's really, really big. I love it as well. But I needed to use that to prop up a door open. I felt very bad.
Justice League fans would be like getting their pitchforks. Like, how could you do this?
I was getting the pitchforks out for myself as a fan of Justice League International. Like when that book was announced, this was before I was a VTuber. I raved about it on Twitter, and then I think J.M. DeMatteis, the lead writer of the comic, was like, "Oh, I'm really glad you're excited for it." I was like, "Ah!" You know, I read this book when I was like a little android, when I was tiny. I love it. It's very old. It's from the 80s. It's very good. Ronald Reagan shows up in it.
What?
Yeah, he talks to Superman for like a page. It's really funny.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he shows up basically because like they're forming the Justice League and they're getting UN support. And so Superman, and so basically Reagan is like, Superman, what do you think? Because you're not involved in this one because you're busy over there doing John Byrne's Man of Steel post-crisis. So like you can't get involved in this. So what do you think about Batman leading it? And he's like, oh yes, sir. He's a good American and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's funny. They have like the Justice League International had like a Soviet superhero called Rocket Red with like a cool industrial looking armor. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Anyway, sorry, I'm just rambling here. So shall we defuse a bomb?
Yes, it is my turn to do double your money, which is 5 minutes, 6 modules, 3 strikes.
Ooh, okay.
So
it's gonna be okay.
Let me get you ready?
Let me get my pen. And say my prayers.
Say your prayers. I'm the one with the bomb.
Well, say my prayers for you. Okay. Right. I'm ready. Let's go.
Okay.
Okay. Right.
Horizontal wires. There's 6. Black, yellow, white, blue, blue, red.
Sorry, black, yellow,
white, blue, blue, red.
Okay. Where are the wires? I've lost the wires. No.
Horizontal wires is one of the first module pages.
Okay, 6. Okay. Okay. Cut the 4th wire from the top.
Okay. There's another horizontal wires. There's 3.
Okay.
Blue, white, yellow.
Okay. Second wire.
Okay. Symbol
Nice.
keypad.
Okay, let me get the symbols. Okay, I got them.
Trident, backwards E, AE, 6.
Did you say AE?
Yes, it's a
Okay.
with an E, like conjoined twins.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I see it. Okay. So, it's a trident. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, you need to hit 6.
Okay.
Backwards E.
Yep.
AE and trident.
Okay, another symbol keypad. Lightning bolt, an A with a T in the middle.
Yeah.
The triangle head thing, and backwards or upside down Y.
Okay, let me have a look at this. Okay. Okay. So, A with the T.
Okay.
Upside down Y. Lightning bolt.
Okay.
And the triangle
next-
abomination. Oh,
Yep, good. Next, blue abort button.
okay. Let me find it. Okay. Okay, hold it.
Yellow.
Release it when the countdown timer has a 5 in any position.
Okay. There's gonna be another red abort button.
Okay. Let me check. Okay. Oh, why? If there are more than 2 batteries.
It's 3 batteries.
Oh, 3 batteries. And is there a lit indicator?
No.
Okay. Okay, then just hold it.
White.
Release when the countdown timer has a 1 in any position.
And we're done.
Oh wow, really?
Yes.
Woo. Okay.
1 minute and 33 seconds remaining. So that's pretty cushy.
Yeah, that's pretty good. It's pretty enough time to boil a cow.
Yep.
Enough time to get a pork pie. Or a macaroni
What I
pie if
like
you're a
to do-
vegetarian.
If I have the bomb, is group all the modules together, like how we had like 2 of each. So then you don't
Yeah.
need to keep scrolling back and forth.
That makes sense.
While you were looking up the 6 wires for the first one, I like turned the bomb around and saw like, okay, is there another horizontal wires on here? So then you just do those first and do them in groups.
Yeah, that is definitely a way to optimize the time. So that's a good idea. That's a really good idea. Oh my god. Ooh. Gosh. I don't know. This feels like something out of an 80s action movie. This feels very MacGyver. This feels very MacGyver.
I mean,
God.
did you know that they've actually had YouTube videos of actual bomb defusers playing this game together? Like actual
Really?
like military personnel that have to defuse bombs as their job to
Oh my god.
like, yeah, they sat them in front of a computer with like the manual printed out, and they gave these guys like some of the hardest bombs, and they played like all the extreme bombs and stuff like that.
God. I need to watch those. That sounds wild.
I'll send it to you later, maybe.
Yeah.
They're really interesting to listen to because they have to be so precise with their communication.
Yeah. Absolutely, because like it's so fast. You know, you don't have a lot of time.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Actually, this game is a really good game to sort of help. I don't take you for someone that is into like competitive, like FPS-ish type games, but this is a really good game for training callouts. So being efficient with what you're
Oh.
communicating with your teammates. Um, I used to play a ton of Overwatch with Lyra and Rig,
Oh.
and I got very very efficient at calling out different targets and stuff because I had this game in mind of, oh, I need to convey this information in a clear way, but in a way that they will understand,
Hmm.
and not clog comms.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, thanks for the follow, Xtaria. Thank you. Yeah, the like that's basically Overwatch is kind of how I learned to like do that kind of callouts on an FPS, because I played FPSs before, but because Overwatch has like all the different characters and all the different like techniques and all the different like things that they can do and ults and whatever, that's kind of how I learned, just like by playing it.
Yeah.
Although I think I didn't know all the calls out, but yeah, I enjoy competitive FPS. I'm not very good at it because the only competitive FPS I ever got good at is Overwatch, and Overwatch, as we all know, is dead and in hell. So it's dead, baby. And yeah. So I mean, I did install Overwatch 2 and I did try to play it, and I did have a decent enough time with it, but I'm just like, not sure about this, Chief. And then Gundam Evolution is kind of dying, which is sad because that was gonna be my Overwatch alternative. But it's kind of dying. But I'm still, I don't know, I'm trying to be hopeful about it. Have you tried it out?
I have tried Overwatch 2. I have not tried Gundam Evolution. When I saw Gundam Evolution, I was too much like, this is just a ripoff of Overwatch. If I wanted to play Overwatch or ripoff of Overwatch, I'd just play Overwatch 2. Because it's like, the familiarity is there for me for Overwatch. That's like, okay, well, this is just like riding a bike. If I go back to Overwatch 2, muscle memory is there. But I don't have time to learn a new set of characters for an FPS like Gundam Evolution, really. So
don't worry, half of the characters are just Overwatch characters.
Oh my god!
Like the GM, the GM in it is basically Brigitte with a gun.
Oh my god!
Not all of them. A lot of them are very different. Barbatos is Doomfist. Barbatos is just straight up Doomfist. The Zaku is Tracer. What if Tracer had a grenade? That's basically the Zaku. So there's like a lot of little bits like that, but it does get different, and I do enjoy because it has like some really interesting characters. But I totally hear you. Like my thing with Overwatch is just like Blizzard. Not super a fan of Blizzard anymore. So that's why I'm trying not to play it too much. But like, yeah, I played a lot of Overwatch since it launched, and then I never quite found a main, and then they released Moira, and Moira became both my favorite character and my main. And so I'm a total Moira main. I was part of like a community tournament once that I was in the winning team for, as the healer, as the Moira healer, and who was your main in Overwatch? Who's your main?
My main was, or I went between Diva, Zarya, and Mercy, but I got the farthest with Mercy because I had enough, like I have enough situational awareness in Overwatch to be a good support and to like call things out and heal people. So I understood how to play Mercy in competitive the best in comparison to playing tanks. But one of the reasons why I was laughing so hard at you saying that, and then Moira was released, and then you found your main, is because that is the exact same story that Lyra has when playing Overwatch. Lyra did not have any sort of main and was like, I don't really know. And then Moira was released, and Lyra's just like, this is made for me. Somehow they figured out everything that I liked and put it into a character.
Yes, I love her. The ones that I played the most before Moira came out were like May and Junkrat. I didn't really play like support characters, and the fact that Moira has a kit that lets her do a significant amount of damage for a support while also do a lot of support stuff, and that both parts are kind of interlinked. It really helped. It also really helped the fact that she is a non-stereotyped Irish character. That was very important for me. And the good sign of a non-stereotyped Irish character is when Americans and Canadians say that she doesn't sound Irish. That's a good sign of because that means that the accent is quite authentic. She has a very authentic accent. It's just not one that you would recognize unless you lived in Ireland. She has a very specific sort of like posh, kind of posh, middle class Dublin like TV presenter voice. She would be like a newscaster, right? That's the kind of voice she has. Or like she would work at a university. That's the kind of accent that she has. And she's played by Genevieve O'Reilly, who is right now starring in Andor, Star Wars Andor, as Mon Mothma, who she's been playing Mon Mothma since Star Wars Episode 3. And I love her. She's great, and she's great as Moira. And Moira speaks in Irish a bunch. It's great. But I do miss playing Overwatch a lot. I kind of wish that Blizzard was better.
Yeah. Okay. So like, us on the NovaSwarm, like we still play Overwatch 2, but not to the degree of going hard in the Overwatch 1. Ever since like all of the Blizzard stuff has been, like it's just such a shame because Overwatch has such a good concept in theory. And like such good world building that it's such a shame that's with such a bad company. And all the monetization stuff is like absolute garbage. But I really liked Overwatch because of like again what you said of like the representation in Overwatch was something that wasn't like comedically stereotypical, I think. So anyone could really like see themselves as like those characters.
I love that about it. That's like that's I think the reason why like I stopped playing Overwatch before all the big stuff, all the more recent stuff happened. I stopped playing because of like the last big controversy Blizzard were involved in that led a lot of people to quit Blizzard games. That's when I quit, and I quit because like I know not to expect more from video game companies. We don't need to get too political on this, but like I know not to expect better, but like I still was very disappointed because I loved the world of Overwatch. I loved the characters of the world of Overwatch. I had a Tracer action figure, and I had a bunch of like art that I bought at cons. I had like 7 or 8 like loads of little boss. I still have my Moira postcard because it was a present from a friend, and it's Moira, so I still have that put up on my wall. But like I was just really, really saddened by all the different things that Blizzard ended up doing that really betray the kind of ethos that they were promoting with Overwatch. Like, my only, obviously, my thing with the diversity of Overwatch, I can only take it from my own perspective, which is like a Latin American person that has lived in Ireland and Britain. And from that point of view, it was really good. I know that there's other issues with the representation. My only gripe with it is that whenever you have a game like Overwatch or Street Fighter, a lot of these kind of games that have like an international cast, you tend to have one character from South America and they're from Brazil. And that's it. Now, Lucio is great. And I played Lucio a lot before Moira came along. I booped with Lucio a lot. I love Lucio. Lucio's a fantastic character. But Brazil is not the only country in South America. Just guys, I know it's the biggest one, but you know, it's a lot of other ones, including, you know, the second biggest country in South America, which is the one that I'm from. So just throwing it out there. Just throwing it out there. Overwatch, give me a Uruguayan character that drinks mate. That's what I want, mate. See what I did there?
Lyra says, I feel your pain, Maru.
yeah, exactly. And it's just like, it just annoys me because it's like, Street Fighter. Well, in Street Fighter, there's a bunch of Latin American characters. I'm pretty sure they're all Brazilian. There's like 3 or 4 Brazilian characters by now. And it's like, okay, cool. Great. Love Brazil. Love Brazilians. Not the only country there, mate. Not the only one.
Yeah.
Not the only one. Yeah. It just annoys me a bit. I'm just like, yeah. Although, of course, Street Fighter Sorry.
It's one of those video games things where it's like, it's understandable that they're doing that because they're trying to cater to that audience or like get the money of Brazil. But it's disappointing that there isn't more like diversity in where people are from like South America.
Like a few years ago there was a Gundam show called Gundam Build Fighters, which is one of the ones that is like less serious, and it's about like people building model kits and then putting them inside of machines that make them alive, and then it's basically like a shonen
fighting. I think I saw
anime.
that reminds me of, or like that concept reminds me of
Angelic Layer?
One of the clamp. Yes, that one.
Yes. I know, because it's exactly the same idea, except much more Gundamized and commercialized, but it's the same idea. It's the same concept.
Oh, okay.
It's really cool. My favorite one is the first season that they did, which was Gundam Build Fighters, and the thing about it is that at one point they have like the international tournament, and one of the main characters that shows up is Italian, for example, which is a tribute to the fact that Italy has the oldest Gundam fandom in the West, because they actually got Gundam in the 80s. So they're like super into Gundam over there. The official Gundam fan club in Italy is a recognized cultural association, to give you an idea of how big it is. Yeah, it's a big deal over there. And they have every Gundam manga is available in Italy. Every time I go, it's great. But they also had South American characters, and they were not from Brazil. They were Argentinian, and I was very happy.
Oh, nice.
And not only that, they actually had Italian names, which is also a very Argentinian thing, because like Argentinians tend to have Italian names that are usually like they're usually either an Italian or usually a Spanish language first name and an Italian last name. I usually joke that a trademark of Argentinian and Uruguayan names is that you will have a very definite Spanish language first name, like Juan, you know, or like, you know, Eduardo, stuff like that. And then you have a last name that is like German or Italian. If it's Italian, if the person is called something like, you know, Juan Gentileschi, they're probably Argentinian. If you ever look at the World Cup, like we have like loads of players that falls into. So when you have characters and they're called the Renato brothers, and they're like Mario Renato and I think Silvio Renato maybe, I was like, yeah, this is perfect. They're great. They're great. And they even have a sniper mobile suits, and I love sniper mobile suits, so it was perfect. Nice. Oh God.
Lyra says Italy is full of weaves, not even a joke. They also have a super large JoJo fandom.
The Italians go bonka hog wild for especially Italians that are like a bit older, like in their 30s. They go bonka hog wild, younger as well. They go bonka hog wild for a Gundam, anything Go Nagai, Urusei Yatsura. They're probably having a good time right now with Urusei Yatsura. And JoJo. They love JoJo because in Italy they got Fist of the North Star in the 80s. And they loved it.
Okay.
But Italians love camp, and they love parodies. They love, like, comic book parodies are like a huge genre in Italy. They're huge genre, but they're really big. The Italians love them. And so when JoJo started coming out in the manga there in like the early 90s, and they were reading like the first couple of parts, they were like, oh, this is like Fist of the North Star, but that does not take itself that seriously. It's just really funny and camp. So they love it. And by now they just completely adore it. They just, it's been in publishing there since forever, basically. They love it, absolutely.
And then they have part 5 that is like, here you go, guys.
Yeah. Part 5, Le avventure bizzarre di JoJo. I speak Italian, by the way, in case I've not made this clear. I actually own one volume of JoJo manga, and it's volume 1 of Vento Audio. And I'm not like a huge JoJo fan. I appreciate it. I enjoy it. But like, I was very annoyed when the official anime of Vento Audio, they entitled it Golden Wind. And I'm like, no, it's Vento Audio.
Yeah.
Meant to be Vento Audio, guys. Come on.
I'm a manga first type of JoJo fan. And JoJo fan. JoJo Part 5 is mine and Lyra's like favorite part, and we've also both cosplayed characters from Part 5.
Which ones?
Together. I cosplayed Narancia, and Lyra cosplayed Bruno.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, screw those localizations. the anime localizations, you get Zipper Man.
But yeah, I let's just say that I procure my own localizations because I cannot I understand, as someone who has been a professional translator, I completely understand the situation the localizers find themselves in. It's not their fault. They are doing the best they can with a really bad situation where they can't really use the original names, and that kind of sucks. But also as a user, as an audience member, I choose not to deal with that, because I don't it's confusing as well. Because like if you look it up online, people just talk about the characters with their actual names, not with the localized names a lot of the time. So it's kind of too confusing. But the thing that annoyed me was that when Vento Audio came out, the license for Europe for JoJo is Netflix. And Netflix, there was a lot of controversy in Italy because, like, in Italy, there's like a cultural thing in Italy where they love dubs. They really love dubs. Subs are available, totally available, but there's a big culture of dubs because Italy has a big tradition of dubbing actors, because for a long time it was actually illegal to not dub a foreign film. Like in so like up until I think like the 60s, it was illegal because there were laws that came from before the war. And because of that, this created a big culture where like they have like a lot of really good actors that do dubs. And it's also really funny. It's something that kind of they're proud of, because you have to remember Italian is only spoken in Italy. So it's a very small market, but it's also, they're really into their dubs. And so they love anime dubs. The anime dubs are pretty good a lot of the time. The voice acting, the Italian dub of Steven Universe is incredible. It's incredible. The songs in the Italian version of, this will not mean anything to anyone that's not watched Steven Universe. The Italian version of It's Over, Isn't It? Is, in my opinion, better. And the English version is beautiful. It's not a slight. I just prefer it. The way they translated it, the way they sang it, the translation changes some bits and makes it more dramatic, and it's just great. But anyway, so the controversy was that the Netflix, when they acquired the JoJo license, they chose not to commission any more dubs for Italian, because I can see that it wouldn't be cost effective for them. But that meant that Vento Audio, now I haven't checked if they have given it one by now, but at the time they said we're not going to dub Vento Audio into Italian, which is weird because I haven't gotten to that part of the anime yet in my trying to watch it, but like I always thought, when I get to Vento Audio, I'm just gonna watch it without subtitles in Italian dub, because that's what makes sense to me. They're in Italy. Yeah. They're Italians. They all have Italian names like Giorno Giovanna and Narancia and all these. You know, it's there. you know?
Like it would make sense to like try and, if you understand the language, you might as well just like listen to it in like the language that it's supposed to be set in.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like I always just like it was my main sense. I don't know if they dubbed it by now. I'm gonna check after we're done with the stream, but definitely when I read the manga, I will read that part in Italian, because even if my Italian is not like 100% like my English and my Spanish are, it's what makes sense. Also, I enjoy reading manga in Italian because there's a lot of manga that's not available in English, like that they put out there. Like, do you know the Rose of Versailles?
Yes, I know of it. I haven't gone through it, but I know of it.
That's okay. I have it in Spanish from before it actually came out in English, right? But it did come out in English a few years ago. The anime is better in my opinion. Okay, so what most people don't know is, did you know that Rose of Versailles has a sequel that has never been published in... Yeah, it's never been published in... I think it's only been published in French and Italian. It's called Eroica, and it's like a biography of Napoleon.
Oh,
and it's in 12 volumes. Yeah. And I have like half of it. I haven't finished collecting it yet. It's called Eroica. And same author, Ryoko Ikeda, has a lot of characters from Rose of Versailles in it. And most people don't know about it because it never came out in English. 5-Star Stories, one of my favorite comics of all time. Only available in French and Italian. But the Italian edition has been going for like 10 years. And for a long time, it was the only Western version that was coming out. Now there's a French edition that's coming out now. So like, basically a lot of stuff that doesn't come out in English, I get it. I try to get as much manga as I can in English so that I can lend it. But ultimately, there's a lot of stuff that I end up getting in Italian because availability is better, or it just doesn't exist in English. Like I got all of my Saint Seiya books are in Italian because like, it's 2022, current year argument. I'm not gonna get anyone into Saint Seiya now. Okay, it's very old. I'm just into it because I watched it when I was a teenager, and I was, it was a formative experience. But, and also it's intensely hard to get a lot of the volumes in English. So why bother? But yeah, sorry, I'm just like just rambling.
It's your nostalgia collective collection manga, not the.
Exactly.
You should totally get into this.
Yeah, because like I mean, I do think it's good. It's good if you like old school shonen. It's not bad. I wouldn't own it if it was bad, but it's just like the original series of Saint Seiya, like a lot of the spin-offs are more easily available, but the original series only got printed once in the early 2000s during the manga boom. And they never got reprinted. And a lot of those volumes were very rare. And I actually had like half of them in English. I didn't like the translation. And also, like, I ended up needing money last year and I sold all of them because they sell for exorbitant prices because they're super rare.
Yeah.
And, you know, and that's what I did. And then I just got it all in Italian. But yeah, it's fun. It's really interesting. I'll probably do a video essay about it at some point, but it's definitely not something that I'm like, you know, right now, if I'm going to tell somebody that they should read a long manga, I'm just going to go like read Berserk or read something else, because like something else that's more, that has more layers to it. Saint Seiya, it's basically just like fighting, honor, sacrifice, you know, very, very traditional. Very traditional. Yeah. A lot of pretty boys though. A lot of very pretty boys.
I had a friend that used to be into Saint Seiya when I was in high school. So I'm minorly familiar with some of the Saint Seiya stuff. I never like got into it.
Yeah. I got into it because it was like, it's like one of those things that for a certain generation of Latin American and continental European anime fan, it was like the anime. Like we got it at the same time. We got it in a year's span. We got original Dragon Ball, Sailor Moon, and Saint Seiya kind of all together. And that is what kind of generated the basis of anime fandom where I'm from. So it's kind of for people in like Argentina and Brazil, a lot of Latin America and Mexico, Italy, Spain, France. For a lot of us, Saint Seiya is as important as Dragon Ball and Sailor Moon. They're all on the same level for us. And it's not the case even in Japan.
Okay.
You know, in Japan, Saint Seiya is considered very minor. You know? But yeah. Sorry, I just started rambling about manga and anime. It's kind of what I do.
It's fine. This is a very educational stream. This is like a pop culture manga like education session almost of like I enjoy listening to how much knowledge that you have on this.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. Do you want to defuse a, should we defuse a bomb? Probably.
Yeah, I think it's your turn next.
It's my turn. Okay, time to explode.
Have the bomb in your hand.
Okay, right. I'm kind of getting sweaty. I think I'm like too nervous. All right, the next one is called One Step Up. I'm gonna click on it, and it's 5 minutes, 4 modules, 3 strikes. It's meant to be tougher, but not too tough.
Okay, it's probably gonna have some new modules that you don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna try to group the modules like you suggested.
Yes, if that's something that gives you.
No, I think it'll make it easier for everybody.
Yeah.
So, okay, let's go. Right. Okay. Right. Oh, it's only on one side. Okay. Yeah, there are 4 different modules. All right. So let's start with the big button. It's a big red button that says abort. And I'm checking the batteries. There's only 2 AA batteries at the top.
Hold the button.
Yeah. Yellow.
5 in any position.
Okay. Nice. Done. Okay, next up. Next we have a keyboard.
Okay.
And I will read the 4 symbols to you. Walt Disney.
Okay.
Backwards C.
Okay.
Question mark. And lollipop.
Lollipop, backwards C, Disney, question mark.
Nice. Well done. Next up. Okay, next is a Simon Says. I don't know how this one works.
What is the flashing color?
It's green. Do I need to tell you all the other colors as well? Or
no, you just need to tell me the current flashing color.
Okay, current flashing color is green.
Press yellow.
Okay. So now it's like green, red.
Press yellow, then blue.
Okay. Green, red, yellow.
Yellow, blue, green.
Okay. Green, red, yellow, blue.
Yellow, blue, green, red.
Nice, done. Okay. Next is the memory game.
Okay.
So, the number on the screen is 2. The numbers at the bottom from left to right are 1, 3, 4, 2.
Press the button in the second position.
Okay. The number on the screen is 4. The buttons are left to right, 4, 3, 1, 2.
Press the button in the second position.
Okay. The number on the screen is 1. The buttons are 1, 4, 3, 2.
Press the button in the third position.
Nice. Okay. The number on the screen is 1. The buttons are 1, 4, 3, 2.
Press the button in the second position.
Nice. And the number on the screen is 2. And the buttons are 2, 3, 4, 1.
Press the button in the second position.
We did it!
Yeah!
Nice! Nicely done.
Chat can see my my tower of key buttons.
Time remaining 131. Very
Nice.
good. Very, very, very good indeed. Do I know Area 88? Area 88 sounds familiar. Sheila, I don't know it. Yeah, I was gonna say, how did you get into anime and or manga? I was gonna ask you, Elly.
I got into it as a kid because the area that I am in has a big population of Asian people. So they sell a lot of like manga, and there's like anime stores and like arcades like scattered around the city. Pretty accessible in my opinion. And my older cousins also sort of got me into anime, so watching like Pokemon, Inuyasha, Card Captor, Sailor Moon on TV, or watching Digimon VHS tapes and stuff like that. A fun little fact for you, I dressed up as Gatomon, also known as Tailmon from Digimon, for Halloween when I was in like grade 2, I think.
Aww.
So
Cute.
like super young, but my cousin and my mom sewed me a Gatomon costume, which was basically just a cat costume.
Cute. That sounds adorable.
Ever since then, have been going to conventions with some of my cousins growing up, and so I went to conventions basically every year in our city.
Oh wow.
Aside from when they got closed down, because
of course.
But I have a big collection of like my con badges and stuff like that, and most of the time I did cosplay unless I either couldn't find the time or didn't have the funds to cosplay. But another one of those like early con memories for me was cosplaying as Sasuke. And it's like Sasuke's original outfit with the high blue collar and stuff like that. And again, this is when I was pretty young and very small. So I was known at that convention as Mini Sasuke and had a bunch of people taking pictures of me like with them.
Oh my
so
God.
Ever since that and that sort of like exposure to like anime culture and like the
Mm.
communities at like the conventions. Like, I want to do more of this.
Oh, oh, that's cute. That's really cool. It's always fun to hear about this because like like my connection to like cons has been so to like anime cons has been so kind of different, and like my friends that are like
Yeah.
in kind of North American side of things, like they have like a lot of history of like my teammate Choo Choo is like we talked a lot about cons that they've been to, like with Sono as well, you know, and they used to figure a lot in my life earlier on, but like the cons that I've gone to the last like for a long time I wasn't really involved in anime community despite being an anime fan.
Mhm.
I'm telling this a bit out of order. Like yeah, for me the way that I got into it is because we didn't have, you know, back in the day, you know, we had to rely on VHSs and TV, and you know, like a lot of Latin American people in my generation, the first thing we actually got was like we got Robotech, which was, you know, the boulderized version of Macross and all of that. And we got
Mhm.
like Messenger and some of the other robots. So that's kind of how I started. But then things didn't really crystallize until we got in the mid 90s, until we got like Saint, you know, the holy trinity of like Saint Seiya, Sailor Moon, and Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what really started the ball rolling, and that's how I became when I was all those came when I was a teenager. So like that's how I became involved in like the local fandom, and we had like underground screenings where we would watch like the hottest latest anime from Japan, like Cowboy
Oh my God.
Bebop. You know, like I first watched Cowboy Bebop in a basement in the year 2000 or 1999 probably, actually 1999, in a basement, subtitled by a local fan sub into Spanish. And it was like a grab bag. You usually couldn't. A lot of times you couldn't complete a show because like.
Yeah.
You know, if it was on fan sub tapes, they showed a lot of it on TV, on cable, and cable at the time was really cheap. Was like the cheapest thing that you could do to entertain your family. Like it was, imagine if a cable package was like $10 every month,
Yeah.
or 10 US dollars every month. That's like that would be nothing for today's money. So, and then I, you know, I was very involved in the fandom. I went to cons, I did cosplay, I did all that kind of stuff. But then I moved to Ireland, which, as I always tell it to my biographer, as I always tell it to my official biographer, I moved from the land of anime to the land of no anime, because at the time, anime and manga fandom in Ireland did not exist. There were like a couple of comic book stores in the country, and the only like anime club was like literally 10 people scattered all around the country. Yeah, it was like there was like nothing there for a long time. By the time there was something there, I wasn't as interested because I had had a lot of bad experiences with anime fans that I tried to befriend, where like there were a lot of like dudes that were kind of creepy or like other kind of stuff, you know, and because it's a very small pool, you don't really have an alternative. So I ended up just hanging out in other places with other subcultures, with like the punks and stuff, but never stopped watching anime. But it was always like I hang out with all of these cool punks, and we go to shows, and we ride our bikes, and we get into trouble, and then I go home and I watch Legend of the Galactic Heroes on my own.
I love the gap or the contrast in that, or like the mental image of that.
Yeah, it was literally just like I'll go to all these, like I was involved in like activism and a lot of like DIY events and stuff, and it's like okay, let's go bake some vegan cupcakes for the fundraiser for such and such thing, and then go home and, you know, play some Street Fighter 4 online and talk to my online friends from other countries about anime, you know? And so like and so for like, I know for a long time I've had a lot of friends that watch anime, but they're not like in the culture. And honestly, my last year where I've been a VTuber has been the most engagement directly I've had with anime culture like in my life since I was a teenager very long ago, because I just don't go to the cons. The cons that I go to in the last 10 years, I go to like general comic cons that don't tend to include anime stuff, unless it's like, you know, the artists at the artist alleys, you know, like they will of course have their own stuff. Or I go to like general comic cons, Transformers conventions, but I don't really go to like anime cons. I have never been to a British anime con, and I just don't know people that are involved, you know, and so I don't like the idea of going to a con on my own, So yeah. Although my Captain Hurricane, my teammate from gattai, my VTuber group, he goes to cons, and so we're talking about maybe going to an anime con at some point. But yeah, it's funny because like a lot of I discover old anime memes, and people are like, that meme is from 15 years ago, and I'm like, it's really good though. Like I discovered that, the Get Down meme, Get Down.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I discovered that because of Pupa, and then I told my friends Giselle and Skylarka, who are like my age group, and they're like, Maru, that's from like the Haruhi times, and I'm like, I know, but I never heard of it before. It's really funny. It's well funny. Like, I need to confess something to you, Elly. For a while, I was a snob. For a while, I had like about 5 or 6 years that I was an anime snob.
Okay.
I have to confess to you,
but
because
why?
It was the Haruhi. It was the Haruhi era, the Haruhi years.
Okay.
At the time, you know how I said I was hanging out with other subcultures? Well, I left something out. Between the time when I was trying to hang out with nerds and the time when I, became a punk, there was a time when I was a hipster in the Dublin music scene. And so the people that I met, everyone was like arty, everyone was arty people. We were into, we listened to the Arcade Fire, and and like I got really into Canadian indie bands actually at the time. It was like my thing. Every person had a thing. My thing was Canadian indie bands. I never even been to Canada. We can scrutinize that another day. But but basically like at the time, I felt like I had to justify to myself my love for anime. So I couldn't like any anime that was silly or dumb or moe. It needed to be artistically cohesive as a work.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh no, I'm not gonna watch Haruhi. I'm gonna watch Planetes. I'm gonna watch Gankutsuo, which is a sci-fi retelling of the Count of Monte Cristo. And
okay,
for many
I see.
years,
You're like highbrowing anime and being like, okay, I'm not gonna watch this popular shoujo-ish like peasant stuff. Mainstream anime, what's that? We gotta watch all this other stuff. I get you. I understand you.
I was like that. I'm not like that anymore.
I have friends that are like were like that. So I understand. I have seen a lot of that.
Yeah, it's just like I think for me it was like a thing of like coming into like early adulthood and thinking, oh, I need to not like the childish stuff now. I need to be a proper adult that I can, this is artistic, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, and it was very silly because I missed out on a lot of fun stuff. Like, and I also did acrobatic pirouettes to justify stuff to myself. Like, oh, I'm still into Gundam though, because Gundam is like, I can justify that artistically. And I mean, you can for a lot of Gundam, but also a lot of it you really can't. And it's just like, it was just very silly. It was a very silly thing for me to do. And that also meant that I also distanced myself from anime, like scenes even more, because I was like, ugh, you plebs with your Narutos and your Bleaches. I'm over here watching Legends of the Galactic Heroes or rewatching Evangelion for the 30th time. It was really silly. And actually, I'm going to tell you something. I have a plan. I have never watched a single episode of Haruhi or read the manga or read the novels.
Okay.
I have a plan. My plan is I'm going to make a YouTube video. I'm going to do a YouTube video, and the idea of it is going to be that I'm going to go from 0 Haruhi to maximum Haruhi. I'm going to spend basically a month where I'm not going to watch or read anything else, and I'm going to just like watch all of the Haruhi anime and read all of the manga and the novels. And I want to, in this kind of controlled experiment, I want to see what effect this has on me. I'm going to like write a daily diary of how I feel about myself and about Haruhi. So I just want to...
J7, I can't get Yukai out of my head. I must learn the entire choreography to do well in VR chat.
Yes. Well, listen, I do that. I do that for like Love Live and for like Super Sentai ending dances, or even the current opening of the current Super Sentai has a dance as well. So like, I do that already. So I'm in trouble. I'm in danger. I already listen to God knows like every day. So
I love Haruno's singing. Or like, okay, I watched all of Haruhi subbed, and I love the voice actors in it. And obviously I'm not going to spoil anything, but if you do have access to some of the 4-panel comic manga, I really suggest those, because I think I do still have them around on my bookshelf somewhere. They're really, really silly, really funny. But that was another one of the anime that I was like, yeah, this is really good. Am I gonna be like, hey, we should totally watch this? Not necessarily. It was kind of iconic, I guess, for the era that it aired, but
yeah.
I haven't even shown it to Regional yet, and Regional's one of the people that's like kind of behind on certain iconic anime. So I've been trying to go through and have like anime watch along nights with him of like, here, we're watching this today. Like I was watching Soul Eater and Code Geass with Regional.
I never watched Soul Eater. I need to watch it at some point.
The anime is good up until the end, because it does the thing during that era of anime of the manga isn't done, therefore we're gonna make our own ending, which is entirely stupid. So manga is better for Soul Eater, but to get you into the anime or into the series, the anime is pretty good. And it has a it has an opening that is amazing by the singer from TM Revolution.
Oh, I love TM Revolution.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, that's cool. I just wanted to let you know, Elly, I've been turned into a balloon. Don't think about it. Don't worry about it. I'm just a balloon
You're a
now.
balloon? Why?
For 5 minutes. Oh, I have
Okay.
a live 2D model that is me as a balloon. That's
Oh,
all it
I
is.
see. Okay.
And Chad can
Gotcha.
turn me into it, and Chad just turned me into a balloon.
God, Chad, look at this airhead. Look at what you've done to
Oh my
Mario.
I have a bimbo. Oh my god! But yeah, I love my balloon self. But the Soul Eater, I want to watch it. There's a lot of classic anime that I missed because of set snobbery, and so I'm still kind of catching up. Like, and even manga. Like, I'm reading Claymore right now, and that was very big back in that era. I ended up. My friend Giselle and Skylark is in chat, who is very close to Giselle, and so Skylark knows this because she's been in these conversations. Skylark and Giselle used to tell me that I had the anime tastes of a bearded 45-year-old Japanese salaryman.
Oh my god.
And they were not wrong in this assessment. And so for the last few years, they've been like, Maru, please watch an anime made in the last 5 years, please. And they've managed it. I now watch some anime as they air that are not always called Gundam. I mean, I always watch Gundam when it airs, and Macross. That's like my thing. But now I also watch Love Live when it airs for the most part. I watched Dynazenon when it aired. I watched Asoken, which is really good.
Yeah.
God, Asoken is great. I hope
you're watching Spy Family, right? Or
yeah, I watched the first part. I haven't watched the second part yet. I haven't got around to it because I'm also watching. I didn't watch Live Superstar season 2 that just came out this year. I didn't watch that as it aired, so I'm watching that now. I'm very bad at watching stuff a lot of the time. I'm very bad at keeping up with stuff. Manga, I can read a million volumes, as we have expressed, but like when it comes to anime, it's sometimes hard. Like, unless I'm super obsessed with it, like I am right now with Witch from Mercury, because it's just like, because it's come on. I mean, come on.
Well, it's different with manga, because if you're used to reading it, then you can just like speed through some of the panels or like reading through it. So you can sort of set your own pace for like volumes and stuff like that. But anime, you're sort of constrained to the length of the actual TV show.
Yeah, and like sometimes because of my ADHD and stuff, like it's kind of hard to keep up with something, and it's this complex thing where like I probably could watch more anime if I watched it dubbed, because that would require a bit less of my attention, or if I spoke Japanese, which I want to do someday.
Yeah.
But the problem is I don't watch dubs, so That's the issue. Like, I don't like watching dubs. I like hearing the Japanese language because I want to learn it one day. I like paying attention to it so that I can learn things as I am listening, at least a little bit of immersion kind of that way. So,
Yeah.
but that does require more focus, which is difficult when you got ADHD. The old ADHD, you know?
That's why, like, when I'm watching anime and stuff like that, I'm like doing something that's like really, really like low mental capacity of like, oh yeah, I'm holding down right click in Minecraft or holding down left click in Minecraft to dig a tunnel for like 2,000 blocks. So that's
Yeah.
been a lot of our anime watching nights of like, I'm just gonna focus on watching this anime and hold down a
Yeah.
button.
That's totally fair. Like, for me, it tends to be like, for that kind of stuff, I'll have like YouTube video essays on, or I'll have like a TV show on, or something like that. I wanted to say, before we do the next bomb, I need to take a quick toilet break. So I'll just be back in 2 minutes. I'm gonna run.
I think
run a
we'll
quick
put
30
us
second
on BRB again, so I can
Yeah.
also get up stretch.
Yeah,
which
I'll
is
do. Yeah, let's do
good
that,
idea.
and we'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
And we're back. I think Elly's not back yet, but welcome back. Oh, and I'm normal again. Okay. So, there we are.
Hello, I am back. I need to
Welcome
put
back.
Okay, I'm going to transition back from my BRB screen. Okay, yep, all back now.
Nice.
I had to
Nice.
help an elderly crewmate just now convey to their sibling how to type in an email address because I gave them the username and password and they didn't know how to add @gmail.com to the end of the username in
Oh,
order to make it
no.
an email address. So I had to like go find a pen and paper and just be like, this is what your login information, this is your email address. And the sibling on the other side of the call was just like, why does this not have a website? Like my email is like so and so at whatever.com. And I'm just, you do not understand how emails work, okay? The email address is this username at gmail.com. And she's like, no, I need the email address. I'm like, that is the email address.
Oh God, no.
Crewmate, talk to your sister. I can't get through to them.
Oh my God. See, long distance tech support for family is the real asymmetric gameplay. That's the real keep talking and nobody explodes right there.
Yeah.
I've had to do it so much because my mom, even though she's a computer genius from the future, sometimes she struggles with a computer and doesn't want to ask my dad because my dad can be, I love him, but he can be a lot. He can be annoying. And sometimes she will just call me and I'm in a different timeline and she'll call me and go like, hey, how do you do this? Because I don't want to talk to your father about this. I don't want to bother. He's in the next room. I don't want to talk to him about this.
And
so yeah.
In case I was like overly silent during the last conversation is because I was actually muting my mic and trying to like find out what she wanted or what my crewmate wanted of like, what do you want from me? What do you not understand about this password? Because like I can't have her verbally tell me while we're streaming. But it's just like I was trying to like shoo her away for a little bit of like, wait, no, I'll come out in a second, just like hold your horses.
Oh God. I'm in a transmission right now.
Yeah, it was just
God.
talking to someone.
I've had my mom.
Yeah.
I've had my mom call me on stream, and I'm just like, can this wait?
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me. I think she was meant to call me actually before my stream.
Whoops.
But yeah, whoops. That's a whoops. Oh God, notifications on Tinder. I'm just double checking if she's got. Okay, Tinder. I don't have Tinder. Chat. I do not have Tinder.
Maru on Tinder. Ooh, going on the market.
I'm an idol, I say, as I become less of an idol every day. That used to just be my like trademark, and now I'm just like, I don't know. I'm thinking of rebranding that. Not rebranding fully, just like retiring the idol thing because I don't know if that fully fits me. I'm not sure anymore. But anyway, that's the conversation for another day.
Yeah.
Shall we not explode?
Yes.
Shall we unexplode ourselves? So it's my turn to read the manual, right?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay, let me grab a pen. Where did I put the pen? Where did I put the pen? Oh, right here. I don't
remember which one was the last one that you did. Was that the one with 4 modules or?
Let me double check. The last one that I did was called One Step Up. It was 2.3.
Okay, then I have 2.3 ready. It's the 4 modules, 3 strikes.
Yes.
And okay, I'm gonna press start. Oh,
right.
But I should probably have it actually on the screen. Hang on, I can do
Yes.
that real quick. I pro streamer totally. Not really pro streamer, and
yeah.
I might actually restart this bomb because I didn't have things selected in time. We're gonna return to office real quick because I still have the manual on screen.
Oh no.
Okay, there we go. Now chat can see the bomb. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
All right.
Let's see. Horizontal wires. There are 4 of them. Blue, red, black, white.
Okay. Blue, red, black, white.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Cut the first wire.
Okay. Symbols.
Okay, let me get the symbols. Okay, symbols.
AT, or the A with the T in it. Upside down Y. Lightning bolts. Triangle head.
Okay, that is so it's AT.
Okay.
Upside down Y.
Yep.
Lightning bolt.
Okay.
And triangle head. Yeah.
Now you're gonna go find the maze.
Okay, yeah. I saw the maze on here before. Okay, right. I see the maze. So,
okay,
where
so I'm
are
gonna
you
tell you
searching?
the
Yeah.
location of the circles.
Yes.
First circle is first row, 4th column.
First row, 4th column. Did you say?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And then
wait.
second circle.
Okay, found it.
Second
Yeah.
circle is 4th row. 4th row, 3rd column.
Yes. Okay. And where is the white dot?
The white dot is 5th row, 4th column, and I am currently in the bottom left-hand corner. So 6th row, 1st column.
Wait. 6th row, 1st column.
The red triangle is in the red triangle is in 6th row, 1st column.
6th row, 1st column. Okay. So tell me where the white dot is.
The white dot is 5th row, 4th column.
Okay, perfect. Okay. So left.
Okay.
Up. Left.
Okay. Okay.
Up.
Okay.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Down.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Up.
Okay.
Up. And up.
Okay. Okay.
So you're in the topmost right corner.
Yep.
Left.
Yep.
Down.
Okay.
Left.
Yep.
Up.
Yep.
Left.
Yeah.
Left.
Yeah.
Down. Left.
Yep.
And then all the way down until you hit that red.
Okay. We got who's on first.
Oh no! I haven't even done that one. Okay, who's on first? Who's on first? Okay, hang on, let me find it. Who's on first? Who's on first? Oh, I need to find it. Okay.
I'm going to read you what's on the display. It says there, like location.
Mm-hmm.
And you need to find the like the 6 buttons, I think. Okay, so I don't know how to convey this one properly. I might just purposely blow this one up, to be honest, because I
determine which. Okay.
Yeah, the display says there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would have to read these out. Okay, hang on. I'm actually gonna just explode this bomb. This isn't
Okay. Okay.
I need to think of how to explain that one because who's on first is kind of difficult to
Yes.
to do.
Okay.
To instructive like how to convey it. Okay, so who's on first has the display and then it has the 6 buttons, right?
Mm-hmm.
I need to go look at that. Who's on first is essentially an English puzzle. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so in step 1, I would say the display,
Mm-hmm.
and then you would find the diagram that
Yes.
has like the word in the display.
Yes.
So then where that I is, for example, with the THERE that
Mm-hmm.
my bomb had, you would get me to read the bottom right button there that has the I. And then I would tell you what it says on that button. And then you go to step 2. And when you find the word that that button has, or that the I button has, you have to tell me when you have the row ready.
Uh-huh.
And then you will read out that entire row until I hear what word comes on first. Because
And I am seeing the problem here. I'm seeing what the issue is. Because
yeah,
first
this
of
is
all,
why I'm
these are lines from Who's on First, actually.
yes, they are.
This is horrifying. Oh my god, this is terrifying. I'm scared. Scared for our lives.
I kind of want you to maybe like just have a free play module if
Free play. So free play is
actually, I don't
basically
know if
without a
you can
timer?
set, the free play one, I think there is a version where you can put like a 10-minute timer. But I don't know if it'll give you specifically the modules that we want.
Oh, right.
Wait, hang on.
I can put 11 modules on it.
Cause like I just want you to like
Understand it.
experience
I
what
think
is
I
like,
understand it, but yeah, let's have a look. I'm putting it on a 10-minute one with 11 modules, just like to have a look. With
Okay.
needy and hardcore off because it's neither of those. So let's have a look. I think I understand it, but let's have a look. So let me see if I know what it looks like as well. So if it's not on there, I'll just quit it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Whoa, so many modules. Okay, yeah, there's a who's on first over here. Let's try to do it. So,
Okay.
the word on it is there, as in the possessive. Like, it's there, it belongs to them.
THERE, okay.
Yeah,
Or
THEIR.
R, yeah. Okay, what is the right middle?
Right middle is the letter U on its own.
Okay. So I'm going to read these out. And whichever one you hear, press the button.
Okay.
So UH space UH. Sure. Next. What with a question mark? U apostrophe RE. UR, the letters. UH space UH.
Oh, hang on. I pushed UR, which was the correct one. So, next up. The word is on screen is nothing. It's the word nothing.
Okay. So then, what is the button in left middle?
That's your, YOUR.
Okay, are you ready for me to read these?
Yes.
UH space UH.
Mm-hmm.
You are the words fully spelt.
Mm-hmm.
UH space HUH.
Done. That was it.
Your okay.
Next up. The word is okay. OKAY.
Top right.
It's the word wait.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
You with 3 H's.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Oh,
The word
that was
blank.
it was you with 3 H's. We did it.
Okay, that should be the module then, right?
Yeah, that's it done.
Okay.
Nice. Oh my god. Yeah, it's complicated to explain, but once you get it, it's fine. It's just that
Yeah.
the trick of it is that it uses a lot of words that we would use in communication.
Yeah.
Because it has like words like wait and ready and okay and nothing.
Yeah.
So I get it now. Deliciously devilish, Seymour. What can I say?
I don't know. I played this on stream with Lyra and Rig, but I still like didn't remember the process for this, so that's why I was like, okay, hang on, let me have the manual for a second while we remember how to actually do this.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, that's a good idea. I'm gonna
letting me have the bomb.
I'm gonna blow this up. I'm just gonna
Okay.
detonate this. I'm just gonna let it blow.
Or if you get a bunch of wrong answers, it'll make a bunch of ticks on it.
Yeah. Okay. Boom.
There we go.
Oh, I am die. Thank you forever. There we go. Exploded. Absolutely. Completely wasted. Wasted.
Okay, watch us just like not have who's on first again.
That would be really funny. Okay, but yeah, I should help you with another diffusal, so we should do it. We should get
so I'm gonna do the one step up again. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah. Sounds good. Oh, Kyle,
Right.
hydrate.
My stream is. I will hydrate as well because that's a good idea.
Yeah, everybody on chat, hydrate. You always need to drink more water. Your mother is worried about you.
If you're playing Pokemon, save your game.
You're playing Pokemon, save your game. If you're making art while you watch this, save your game. If you're talking to a loved one, tell them to save their game.
When we were playing Pokemon yesterday, we were doing save checks, and we've had some friends in chat that were just like, thank you for telling me to save. I have not saved in literally hours.
Oh, does it not
autosave?
autosave?
I don't have autosave on. There is an autosave in the game. Not a lot of people trust it in case you get locked in a situation. Or there's people that play Pokemon and will reload where they are and save things to get the Pokemon that they want. So a lot of us have turned off autosave in Pokemon.
Makes sense because you're trying to like maybe get a shiny or get a different gender of like Pokemon and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it makes perfect sense to me. Yeah.
And all the previous Pokemon games were not autosave, so if you don't have the muscle memory and you're a Pokemon fan for a long time, what are you doing?
Yeah, no, exactly. I think like nowadays it's very easy to get carried away because almost every game has autosave of some variety. So like it feels very weird for me like when I know this is gonna sound silly for people, but like when I play Final Fantasy XIV, it feels weird because the first Final Fantasy I played was 7, and you had to find the checkpoint to put it on your memory card on your Sony PlayStation 1 computer entertainment console. And playing a Final Fantasy game where it's just an MMO, so the progress is always automatically saved. I'm just like, what?
Yeah.
Feels weird.
I need to manually save. I don't need to find a.
I don't need to tell my mom to hold lunch for 10 minutes until I find a gosh darn save point in this dungeon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to press start.
Let's do it. Whew. Okay, we got this.
Horizontal wires.
Yeah.
There are 4 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Red, yellow, white, red.
Okay. Okay. What's the serial number? Can you find it?
Has a 2 at the end.
A 2 at the end. Okay. Cut the second wire from the top.
Okay. Red
Nice.
hold button.
Did you say red hold button?
Yes.
Okay.
And there are 3 batteries.
And there are 3 batteries. Okay. Red hold button. Is there a lit indicator saying
No.
FRK? No, okay. Okay, you need to press it and immediately release it.
Okay. Memory. So
Memory.
The display
Okay, let me
says
find.
4.
Hang on, let me find the memory.
Yeah.
Oh, here it is. Okay. The display says 4, and then the buttons.
4, 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Press the one in the 4th position from the left.
Display says 3.
Yes.
Buttons 1, 4, 3, 2.
Okay. Press the button in the 1st position.
Okay. Display says 2. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. Press the 3rd button from the left.
Display says 3, 3, 2, 1, 4.
Okay. Press the button in the 1st position.
Okay. Display says 1, 4, 2, 3, 1.
Press the one in the 3rd position.
Okay. Now you're gonna go find Simon Says, which is the 4
okay.
color one.
Okay, let me find
The
it.
light is blinking green, so we have no strikes. So you're gonna tell me what green converts to.
Okay.
In the chart there.
Okay. Yellow.
Okay.
And what's the next?
It's just giving me green like 3 times. Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
The bomb is solved now.
Oh, is it done? Is it just done?
Yes, it's done. It's done. Hey,
Wow.
I have a high luck stat. So the game was just like, oh, you didn't want who's on first? Here, have Simon Says. You haven't experienced Simon Says of Mario yet? Here, have green 3 times, and that's the answer. I'm like, okay.
Well, because also when we did it, it wasn't 3, it was like 4, right?
Yeah, so the color that you have to press for the sequence doesn't change. Like green will always convert to yellow and like stuff like that. So if it's all the same color, I can just keep pressing yellow.
Oh no, I know,
it's
but
only
it
when
was
the
even like
light flashes a different color than the first color. That's when I need to ask you, what does this convert to? So that's why I had to give you a sequence of colors, just to make sure you didn't like forget certain colors. But if it just keeps giving me green, I'm gonna keep putting in yellow.
I'm also realizing I didn't ask you if the serial number contained a vowel. I should have asked you that.
Oh, is that needed for one of them?
Yeah, it says like if the chart is different if it does or does not contain a vowel for the serial number. So
for Simon Says?
For Simon Says. Yeah,
there's two tables. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
okay,
well, tables right
we
here.
just got lucky then.
We got lucky. We got lucky and we didn't die, and I got put into a can by my chat. My chat conked me. They conked me. They put me in the can.
What type of can?
Oh, it's the Kongstrong Wild Power can that they put me on, the energy drink can.
Ah, that one. Okay, yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
remember. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. They always they especially love putting me in it when I get a raid. Like usually people in my chat don't use it very much, so that when there, because there's a cooldown on it, so that when there's a raid, they can activate all of the stuff and put it all on me, so I have to like introduce myself to a bunch of raiders by looking
Yeah.
like an absolute clown.
What do you mean? You're just totally the mascot for them.
Oh yeah, totally. I actually tried to get them to sponsor me, and it didn't work because it's a cheap energy drink made by a local value supermarket.
Oh, okay.
and I messaged them on Twitter, and the guy on the official corporate Twitter, they don't have an account for the energy drink, only for the supermarket, and they were like,
Yeah.
listen, I can't make those kind of decisions, but I think you're really cool and I support you. Good luck as a streamer. And I was like, that's really cool. That's the most endorsement I'm gonna get.
That's essentially just the same as, here, have a sticker, have a
Yeah.
gold star for what you're doing.
Yeah,
We can't
exactly.
give you anything like financially critical, but you have our approval in a way.
Well, that's the thing. Like I was saying, like all I need is a crate of your energy drink, and I'm like, the reason why I drink this energy drink is because it's the cheapest energy drink physically available in my area. I checked. It's 32 pennies. Okay. No, I think it's higher now. It's like 42. Yeah, Lamp Devil. Yeah, that's the backstory. The reason why I get put in that can is because that's literally the energy drink that I drink. Like when you see me in a Gunpla stream, I will usually like open my can like visibly on the webcam. So like that's the mythos. And I just saw it on the shelf one day. I needed an energy drink. I saw it was the cheapest, and I saw that it was called, and this is the name of it, Kong Strong Wild Power. What's not to like?
Kong Strong Wild Power.
It's just really good. It's a really good name for an energy drink. It's much better than the other day I went to a different value store, and they had one that was called Moose Juice. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It had a very ugly drawing of a muscular moose, like an anthropomorphic moose, like flexing a bicep.
I don't want that juice.
I really don't want it anymore. It wasn't even that good. It wasn't good enough to justify the higher ticket price than my beloved Kongstrong Wild Power. Kongstrong Wild Power, they like the big cans of it are like guarana flavored, and I love guarana flavor because I am from South America. So you know, that's much better than moose juice.
Oh god.
Oh my god. I've seen worse. My chat is saying that they've seen worse. All right. We did pretty well in that bomb. I was gonna say, in terms of like how much longer I want to go for, we didn't pre-agree to this. We should have talked about it.
Yeah, we should have talked about this,
but in terms of that, I would say like maybe at the most like the next kind of 20 minutes, wrapping up in 20 minutes or so, if that's at the latest.
That's good.
Does that work for you?
Maybe just finish like 2.4 for both of us, because that's actually the end of the basic bombs.
Yeah,
and
then
I don't know if we want to go into moderate bombs today.
No, we can do it next time, and we can go completely bonkers hog wild.
Yeah.
All right. So my next bomb is 2.4 to pick up the pace, and I'm gonna click it. Reading this only uses up time you don't have. Chop chop. It's 3 minutes, 3 modules, and 3 strikes.
Okay.
And for all the other bombs, I had like a full list of a leaderboard for my friends. For this one, I only have like 5 leaderboard friends.
Ooh,
so
I need to check my leaderboard. Hang on, before you start that one.
Yeah.
Okay. So the worst that I've done on this bomb is having like 81 milliseconds left or something.
God. All right. If I die, please tell my story. Okay, I'm going in. I'm pressing start.
Okay.
Let's go. Cracking my knuckles. They're not cracking actually very loudly, so. All right. Okay. Okay. Right. Memory game.
Okay.
Display number 1.
Okay.
Keys 3, 4, 1, 2.
Okay. Press the button in the second position.
Okay. Display 4. Keys 1, 3, 2, 4.
Press the button in the second position.
Done. Next. Display 4. Keys 1, 4, 2, 3.
Press the button in the second position.
Done. Next. Screen 1. Keys 3, 4, 1, 2.
Press the button in the second position.
Good. Final one. Display 1. Keys 4, 1, 2, 3.
Reread the keys.
4, 1, 2, 3.
Press the button in the first position.
Done. Next. Button. Big yellow button with the word hold in it. The case has 2D battery. It has like it has like 4 batteries on it.
Is there a FRK lit indicator?
There is not.
Hold the button and tell me the color.
Red.
1 in any position.
Okay, done. Next up, maze.
Oh boy. Okay.
Yeah. The green circle is on the first row, 5th column.
Okay.
Second circle is 5th row, 3rd column.
First row. Oh, okay. So they're both on top of each other in that column.
No. The second one is like 5th
I see,
row,
okay.
3rd column. Yes.
Okay. Where is the white?
Top left of the board.
Where is the red?
6th column, 3rd row.
Down, right, down, left, down, right, up, right, down.
Ah! No! We were 1 square away! We were 1 square away. Oh, the instructions. I'm sorry. I left the instructions up. I wasn't looking at them. I'm sorry. I wasn't looking at them. I'm sorry, Ramses. I'm sorry. I forgot. Maru, the instructions. I'm sorry. Well, I exploded, so I got what I deserved. Yeah. Basically, we literally had I was 1 square above the red triangle.
Oh no.
Yes. Sadly, so I need to learn to communicate faster for the labyrinth one. I feel I'm very bad at presenting X and Y coordinates because I always forget which one is X and which one is Y. That's my problem with that one.
I was also like scrolling through the pages. Chat on my side. I have a different board with all these pages on them that I might swap to for this one, but you won't be able to see which page on the manual that I'm going to because my OBS does not like reading the program that I'm using for looking at all the pages. But for ease of access, I'm gonna use something that's not this website.
Oh, also, Dan, my problem with distinguishing X and Y is not the way they're written. I mean, which one is which axis on a diagram in coordinates. That's what I mean. So I know which letter looks like X and which letter looks like Y. I just don't know. I'm just very bad at figuring that out because I had to do a lot of quadratic equations when I was in high school, and I hated them. And so my brain just deleted it all. So that's what happened.
Yeah.
Hated quadratic equations. I became a sociologist and a translator, Jerry. I didn't need those. Oh my god. X is a cross because it's a cross. It's a butt pun, so you remember. Ah, thank you, Dan. That's actually really useful. It's a cross.
I remember Y is vertical because Y is longer than X when you look at it.
Yeah, and it's also an inverted mountain. So there you go.
Oh yeah.
If you want to think about it that way. My god. But yeah, sorry chat that you couldn't see that. So I guess we'll do the final one. We'll do the same bomb, and I will be reading the manual and try not to freak it, and definitely freaking it.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. You have the manual up for this one, right?
Hang on. Let me get my pen out. Let me get my pen out. Okay. Yes.
And right, I need to change my screen. So, bomb is there. Okay. I'm going to press start.
Okay.
Horizontal wires. There is 5 of them. Yellow, blue, red, yellow, white.
Okay. First wire.
Okay, Simon says yellow. There's no vowels.
Yellow and no vowels. Red.
Okay. Simon says blue.
Yellow.
Simon says green.
Green.
Okay, who's on first?
No,
They
okay.
are the words.
Okay, the words they are. Okay, tell me which one is in the middle on the left.
Press.
Press. Okay. So I'm going to read the words.
Yep.
Right, as in right hand. Middle.
Okay.
Yes.
Next thing.
Okay.
The display says REED.
REED. Okay. Tell me the one on the bottom left.
Next.
Okay. Okay. What with a question mark? UH space HUH.
Next.
Okay.
Next screen. LEED.
Okay. Bottom left.
What?
Okay. With a question mark? Yeah.
No.
So that's
no.
Oh, without a question
not
mark.
with the question mark. Nope.
Okay. So UHHH. What?
That's it.
Okay, that's it. We did it.
Yeah, it's done.
Yes. Oh my god.
It was like always the first thing that you read off too.
Oh my god. We have been blessed by the keep talking and nobody explodes gods today. Oh my word. That was so quick.
Retry your
Retry mine?
Yeah,
you know what?
Your
Yeah.
pick up the pace one.
Yeah, we have a bit of time. We have a
quick.
bit of time. Yeah, we can do it. We can do it. We got this. I can communicate. I'll try to do X and Y coordinates if I need to. And we
Hopefully
can definitely...
It just doesn't give you mace.
Yeah. Please don't give me mace. All right. Let me just drink a bit of water. I just need to drink of water.
Yep.
I had a bit of a burp right before I needed to swallow the water. What the hell is with human bodies? Or, in my case, Android bodies. All right. I'm going to hit start.
Okay.
I'm beginning the operation. On a bomb, not on a person. I should play one of those surgery games on stream. Okay. Right. Horizontal wires. There are 6 of them.
Okay.
Black, white, white, black, yellow, black.
Serial number?
Serial number ends with a 0.
Is there only one yellow wire?
Yes.
Cut the fourth?
Good. Next. Memory game. Display 4 2 4 1 3.
Fourth position.
Good. Display 2 keys 4 3 1 2.
Fourth position.
Good. Display 4 keys 1 4 2 3.
Second position.
Okay. Display 1 keys 2 3 1 4.
Fourth position.
Okay. Final one. Display 4 keys 3 1 2 4.
Fourth position.
It's done. Final one. Maze.
Okay.
Okay. The first green mark is on... I need to do this with rows, I'm sorry. First row, fourth column is one of the green circles.
Okay.
And the second circle is third column, fourth row.
Okay. Where's the
white
dot?
The white dot is fourth column, third row.
Okay,
And the red triangle is like first row, third column.
Okay. Right, down, right, up, 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 left, down, left, up, left, left.
We did it! We did it!
Okay.
We had 1 second 67. 1.67 seconds left. I didn't want to say anything. I was just... We did it! Achievement unlocked, bomb defusing 101!
Yeah!
We did it! Oh my god, that was intense! I don't know how Leary defused this bomb with like a minute remaining. I don't know how she did it.
Because not all the bombs have the same modules on them as we have experience.
Yes.
So like we had a minute 12 remaining on the bomb that I had.
Oh my god.
Because they gave you maze, I was just, oh my god, maze again.
My chat is describing this as sphincter clenching. It is. It absolutely is. It absolutely is. Oh my word. That was wow. That was fantastic. Holy crap. Okay.
A real nail biter for the last
That was
bomb.
a real nail biter. I was just checking on my stream deck. I have like my like who I like to raid regularly. I have you guys on there. I have a couple of people on there. But I recently had to reinstall my stream deck, and half of the things don't work anymore. Because
damn.
Yeah, because I'm doing the thing where I fix each thing as I notice it. So
yeah.
So yeah. Do you wanna raid together? We could raid someone together.
Yes, because we let's see who do we want to raid though.
Yeah. I'm open to suggestions, and in the meantime, we can just like also just like close it off and just like say what's next for each of us, like promote a bit if we want.
Yeah, because NovaSwarm here is going to, or on our channel, we are going to have another stream tonight for American time zone. We're gonna be playing some Monster Hunter with some friends. I have wrong window, so I have a window paradox in my my stream now because I opened Twitch. But this is fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say also like if you wanna like we could just like say what's the next big thing that we're doing. Like I know that your next big thing. I mean, you have a lot of streams before that, but like you have your anniversary coming up. You were talking about it earlier. What are you guys doing?
So Lyra is going to be reading the B movie script.
Yes.
While Regil and I draw as many people as bees as we can. So we have a post on our Twitter account, if you want to go check it out, where you can give us your PNG and we will draw you as a bee on our anniversary, which is November 29th, which is a Tuesday for our time zone, but I don't know how that translates over. We do streams 6 p.m. PST usually, which is 9 p.m. EST, and I can't convert that to
9 p.m. PST. Sorry, 9 p.m. Eastern is
it's
2
9
a.m.
p.m. EST.
Yeah, that's 2 a.m. UK time. It's okay.
Yes,
Most of my viewers are not in the UK.
Time.
No, it's okay. Most of my viewers are actually North America. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Which is not great for my sleeping schedule. No, that's really cool. I'm really excited for it. I hope that I can catch it. It will depend on the day. No, I know, Daniel. I know you're in the UK, Dan. I have a bunch of UK viewers, but I also have like a lot. I would say like proportionally, I have like more viewers in Canada and the US and in the Americas. But yeah. Yeah, the next thing for me, like I don't have like a huge stream for a while, but is that tomorrow I usually build Gunpla on weekends. Today was an exception because I was doing this collab and I didn't want to. Sometimes when I do collabs, I build Gunpla before, but I was hanging out with a friend. I didn't want to overtire myself because that's been happening a lot lately. But tomorrow I am doing my first Suleta Sunday stream, which is going to be, it's going to be a Gundam Wish for Mercury watch along. I will not show the show on stream, of course, because, I would get bonked. But you can procure the episode whatever way you want. It's on Crunchyroll. And we'll watch it together and then discuss it. And then after that, I'll build Gunpla on stream. And then at about 6 p.m. UK time, which is like 10 a.m. Pacific, that's when the stream will end, and we will raid into Toxan, who's having a celebration stream. And I'm also going to be over there playing Jackbox with a bunch of other VTuber friends of our big VTuber group: Mallory Lamb, Sonomi Can, Pupa, a bunch of other people that I don't actually know. Those are the ones that I know. So, Nokun is also there. It's going to be an international collab: Chilean VTubers, American VTubers, this Argentinian VTuber, and American VTubers. And Sheila's going to be there as well. Sheila, who's in chat. So yeah, come along for that tomorrow. And is there anything else we want to say before we think about raids? I mean, I want to say that I've been looking forward to doing a collab with you for a long time, and I'm really, really happy we're getting the ball rolling.
We'll need to have more bomb defusal streams.
Yeah, definitely. Or just hanging out. I enjoy, you know me, I enjoy just chatting, just hanging out. So yeah, it's a good time. But yeah, thank you so much.
We did have the good just chatting sections between defusing bombs, which I don't mind. I really enjoyed our conversations.
Yes. No, definitely. I just really, that's the kind of thing that I like to do. I like to especially when, with someone like Sono, I talk to Sono like every day. And when I don't talk to somebody every day, I kind of do want to get us to have good chats and get to know each other more, even though we know each other for a while. But the way it is, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
So I really enjoyed that, and I had a dumb idea. I'm gonna talk to you about it off stream, because it's not about putting you on the spot. I just had I have a lot of dumb ideas, but yeah.
All right.
But thank you so much for being here, and should we raid? Who do you think?
Do you have anyone to raid? I have a ton of people playing Scarlet and Violet right now.
I have some people playing that. I have but I'm happy to raid together. So if you have somebody that you want that you're looking to raid, I'm happy to go there, direct my people over there as well.
I think Lost Sailor at Sea.
Can you DM me the username?
Yes, I will do that. because I'll probably just chill watching Lost anyways for a few
Hmm.
hours until we have our Monster Hunter stream.
Yeah.
In like another 3 hours. I
Yeah.
need to make sure I am typing.
Oh
in
yeah,
the
to
right
clarify,
chat.
the Solera Sunday stream starts tomorrow at what is my own schedule? It starts tomorrow at 2 p.m. It starts a bit early. It's at 2 p.m., which is 9 a.m. U.S. time. I'm sorry to make you wake up that early on a Sunday. Sorry, it's 9 a.m. Eastern time. We do not need to scrutinize what time that is for West Pacific. It's like 5 a.m. I'm sorry. I needed to make it very early. Maybe we'll
It's
watch
fine.
Gundam later in the stream. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we do. We'll see how we do. So let me just set up the raid. It's a Lost Sailor at Sea.
Yes.
And
She is
I'm
playing
just gonna.
Pokemon Violets, I think. Yeah.
And I'm just telling people my raid message. And all
Yep,
right,
I have a message in chat too.
nice. All right, well, yeah, thank you so much, Elly. And
Thank you, Maru.
it's been wonderful. And folks, I will see you tomorrow, and I'll see the Star Scouts out there in space. Oh my God, I just got raided! No, Mallory,
Oh, no,
Mallory. I had a raid set up, Mallory. I was finishing stream. I'm so sorry. Thank you for the follow, Turtle the Turtle. I'm sorry. Oh my God, I need to say this really quickly. Mallory, I'm so sorry. We're raiding. We're going over to Lost Sailor at Sea. Thank you so much for the raid. I love you. I'll talk to you tomorrow, Mallory. I'm so sorry. Oh my God. Have a good night, everybody.
Have a good one.